Hello, you. Good afternoon. It's a wee afternoon, man. Because it's too hot. It's quite hot. The new is going to be even hotter later. So we compromise. Because I can't be fucking streaming in that nighttime humidity. It's nonsense. Hello, how you doing? Hello, Ewan, Scientologist, Mustache Prime, Thermoso, Radon. What's happening? How yous? I'm about to go Pentiment. I'm really surprised. I know nothing about Pentiment, like nothing. Which is good. It means people have behaved themselves. What's the temperature in Glengarnock? What is it? Let's see. Let me check my weather thing. Today. It says 22, but it's more humid than it is hot, if that makes sense. I don't know. This one isn't actually telling me the humidity. That's weird. Usually it does tell me. Don't know. But it's no pleasant. It's no nice. Oh, alright, child dog. Is this a new stream or has it just loaded a VOD? No, this is real. Look behind you, and I am there. I missed the eclipse. Too cloudy. I was at the back door with my mum, and we had a fucking welding mask that we were just like passing back and forward every now and again to be like, "Can you see anything yet?" Nah. What about you? Nah. Just clouds. Sentient rumour was happening, man. Only a light 34 here. Fucking hell, man. Honestly. It's ridiculous what you're getting down south. Malachi, hello. Good afternoon. How's France doing? Has that been wiped off the fucking map yet? Because it must be just about ready to burn away to a crisp. Did you see that? Did we talk about this? I don't remember. That, you know, when they do like a heat map. I see my family are in Spain, so I've been hearing them talking about it. It was, you know, when they do the heat map and it's like white's the hottest, then it gets red or orange, yellow, and it was for like the other week, and it was showing you like across the UK kind of orangey. Then France was just white. There was just this white, like the sun was in France that day. It's fucking mental, man. They're saying here 40 in Spain it will be. Because like my cousins, where they live, they've always got their bags ready. In case you need to, you know, get the warning for evacuate. They've been lucky just where they are, but they're close enough to it. They can look out their windows and see fires. You know, it's pretty fucking bad. And we've got no idea why any of this has happened. Mental, innit? If only there was something we could do about it. Oh well. That's no fair. We've got a new Prime Minister in Britain, and he's tackling the important things like we need new rules about high street shop signs to make them more enticing. That cunt has still said not one word about what's happening in Gaza. Not one fucking word. But he's making videos of going, this is a BAP. And up in the north, we fucking keep yourself safe. Anyway. Cards. Aye, I love the Smiths. That's great, mate. Do you want to do anything different for the cunt that was in the chair before you? That's weird. Your arse fits the groove has left perfectly. That's so weird, man. That's so weird. Do you believe in fucking anything? Oh, it's fucking amazing, man. I love being alive when I'm alive and the way the world is while I'm alive. We're so lucky. So lucky. Let's feel better. Look at pictures. Let's feel better. Look at pictures. That's Shanks. That's too warm a card. That's too warm a card. Oh, Tama. Why does that feel that she died? You know when they do that thing of like a big image of someone in the background as if it's like a tribute? So Otama lives in Wano. I don't remember the name of her fruit. Is it the dango fruit? It's a strange fruit. She squeezes her cheek like that and pulls off a piece of her cheek. And it's like dango. And you make an animal eat it and the animal becomes loyal. It also works on people who have eaten devil fruits that give them animal-like traits. So it gets kind of weird when she's like feeding like a centaur lassie. And the lassie's like, oh, you're my best pal now. Bit weird. I killed off screen for her ability to control animals. See, there's like the big dog she rides about on. She's got pals. And Poro Ivankov doing hell wink. Ivankov does a big. Then I think it's meant to be that his makeup and fake eyelashes is so heavily put on that it blasts you away. Don't forget, he also does he not take like poison straight to the face? And the joke is that it didn't affect him because his makeup is so thick, he like pulls off a layer of it. Daft. Good fun. It's Curiel. I do remember Curiel, one of the Whitebeard crew folk with his half a watermelon hat. Just a guy, just a Whitebeard Pirates guy. Moji and Kabaji. Kabaji in his big dinner era. And there's Richie the Lion in the background. I don't remember Moji wearing that hat. I don't remember that look. But that's them in the Cross Guild. Chilling, doing fuck all. Love you, pal. He's up there. Roronoa Zoro in his Wano disguise. The man who will be king of the pirates. That's Buggy D Clown in Impel Down, and that's when he's just got the wee bracelet that Luffy had on his arm that leads to Captain John's treasure. That's a fucking great Buggy. Who's drawn you? Niji Mark with 2 A's. Good shit. I've come here to cut those chains. There's Kaido. Yamato. No, I've come here to cut those chains. That's Yamato being like, I'm done fucking taking orders for you and you're a bastard, yeah, man. Etc. What is stopping this thing focusing? I don't know. Whew. Sengoku. That was the deal, wasn't it? He usually had a seagull on his bonnet for some reason. Former fleet admiral, now he's just kind of semi-retired, grey-haired, enjoys eating his crackers, kicks about in shots, has his wee goat with him. Oh. That's Mr. 2, Bon Clay, aka Bentham. Just one of the bit. I don't think I've ever seen anybody go through One Piece and no loved Bon Clay. Like, even people that hated him at Alabasta. Just good fucking guy. Speaking of good fucking guy, I mean, he's a baddie kind of, but this Buggy doing his chop business, and that'll be special Buggy Ball. Oh, that's the Muggy Ball, isn't it? When it's the smaller one, that's the one at Marineford, isn't it? Is that no when he does his He launches it, and I think Mihawk like bats it back, and you get the panel at it being about here, and he's just like, before it explodes in his face. Good shit, good shit. Aye, the muggy ball, innit? There's just such good faces in One Piece, man. There's that one, I saw it again recently, and it's Ragnar with his hand on Luffy's shoulder. And it feels like a meme image. It feels like somebody else's drawing of a moment. It's just so good. Just so good. Silly. Silly business for the silly comic. Oh shit. Oh, that's a nice Gecko Moria. With his mad swords. Fuck, who's... Ryuda. That is a fucking nice Gecko Moria, by the way. That's got to be at Marineford, isn't it? Aye, because he never did any physical fighting at Thriller Bark. Aye. Yo! It's Kazuki Oden. What a feather. What a man. What a guy. Hold on, he's no... Oh no, he does have his red eyeliner. I thought it was no on there. What a dancer. Curio, Otama, Magellan, again the man who did not lose to Luffy, beat Luffy, and there's never been a rematch. Moji and Kabaji. Hey! That's Chopper in his Beast Pirates disguise. You would never know that he didn't belong on the fucking Beast Pirates for Kaido. I love the wee spike on his helmet, that's great. They're all costumes that are put on by Kinemon. Aye, with the Commando rocket. It is, isn't it? It is like the rocket launcher for Commando. Like 4-barrel thing. Is that when... Wait, is that him? Oh, he's popping out of the fucking... The thing me tank. That's what he's popping out of. It's when I spotted the lid there in the background. Suru. Good old Suru. That terrible fucking pose. Yo. God Usopp making a fucking name for himself. Man, I really missed that look. I loved the helmet and the jacket. That was a good look. With the wee spike on the back. Aye. God Usopp himself. Katarina Devon, the something moon hunter, whatever they fucking call her. Oh, that's a nice Ben Beckman. Big fan of Ben Beckman. We have seen Ben Beckman do 3 things, and yet it's like, oh, Ben Beckman, I love Ben Beckman. It's so fucking daft. What have we seen Ben Beckman do? We've seen him point a gun at Kizaru and go, don't fucking move, Kizaru. And Kizaru, a man made of light, having a gun pointed at him, was like, oh, okay. Then we saw Ben Beckman carrying Luffy back to the village when he was greeting, and he was telling Ben Beckman, I want to be stronger, and it was a nice moment. And then we saw Ben Beckman being like, what we doing, Captain? Let's go and get the One Piece. Oh, alright. 3 things, 3 feats in that man's life that we know of. Fan favourite Ben Beckman. Daft. Pentiment. So I'm just so interested because I don't know what to expect here. Like, I literally just know the description of step into a living illustrated world in a time when Europe is at a crossroads of great religious and political change. Walk in the footsteps of Andreas Mahler, a master artist who finds himself in the middle of murder, scandals and intrigue in the Bavarian Alps. That's it. That's all I know. Ben Beckman, let's go advertise Film Red. That's it. That's it, exactly. I think we are golden. You've got audio, I've got audio. We'll hit play. Don't know what to expect here volume wise. I booted it up earlier just to make sure the buttons were working. Well, that's kind of, you're just instantly in there, aren't you? Alright, Beach. Lovely game, hope you dig it. Me too. Me too. I've been wanting to get on it for yonks. I just never had the moment never appeared, you know. Alright, Shiny Baron. Good afternoon, guys. Sad I cannot watch this live, but I'll watch the VOD later. Very excited to see if I crack at this game. I adore it. Thank you. Hope. God, imagine you watch this later and I fucking hate it. Terrible game. Log into Xbox Network. No, I don't think we'll be doing that, mate. I don't think we'll be doing that. That looks normal to me. Text size. I mean, it seems alright down in the bottom left there on the login thing. But, oh, that's cool having voice assistant. What does that sound like?
Voice assist. Voice assist. Voice assist. Microsoft Zira desktop. Voice assist. Voice assist. Off.
Must be fucking shite having to play with that, man. It's not even like a good sounding voice. They seem... oh, that's very funny. Like, because they're on keyboard buttons, but it's just like the left stick and X. Alright, I think we're good. You can let me know about volume if anything needs to get changed. Oh, that's cool. Easy read fonts. This game uses stylized fonts and writing effects that may be difficult for some readers. The easy read fonts option improves legibility by disabling some fonts and writing effects. I mean, I like the stylized fonts and I can read okay. I can read at a normal level, I believe. I'll go back. Automatically, right? No save scamming. Stick to your choices. Am I controlling already? This isn't like the eponymous Rosetta Stone, is it? And I'm using it to read Latin here. Oh. Okay. Man, I love that sound. It's great. Oh wait, was this something you could do to old books because of the way they were inked? Like, oh, I need a clean page. There's an old book maybe he's a fuck about. Get a rock. Is it because we're rewriting history? Or changing it? Something I really love about this kind of period stuff. Hey, Pentiment. See these kind of images? Love that shit. Love the wee drawings in the corners of books and stuff. You get a lot of those good ones in Kingdom Come Deliverance on the map screens and stuff. Forgot to put my do not disturb on. Hold on. There we go. Leave me alone. Oh, look at them dancing! Two rabbits and a dog. Classic. Scrubbing out fine text with a pubic stone probably feels insanely satisfying. The scratcher of Eld. Aye, it would be amazing. Imagine that was your job. We need you to blank this book for us. I'll do it for free. I know that name. Holy Roman Empire, April 1518. There he is. Andreas Smala, an artist that sleeps. An artist's mind. Are we gonna be dream here? Oh, that's so nice. It like being written in. And the abbot said to me, Andreas, I get to choose. I don't want you to distract the sisters in the library. I need you to finish this commission by the end of April. Keep your conversations with Brother Piero to a minimum. I don't want you distracting the sisters in the library. Up to the devil's work again, are you? Saint Grobian. Oh, sorry, Beatrice Hen, I didn't see you up there. Don't encourage him. Oh, Socrates. Or Socrates. Devotion to one's work can yield pleasures of the mind superlative to those of the body. Either you need to spend time with more exciting lovers, or I need to learn how to work the Socrates way. Hee. Do that blue, is that a button press? No. Oh god, what have I done? What have I done? That's no press buttons. Prester John. Wait, is that Immortal John? How did you reply to the abbot, Andreas? I apologised and said, be more mindful. I said, it's not my fault that God made me this handsome. I ignored them, which is what the comment merited. Let's go with that one. Let's be a dick about it. That may be so, but it put you on his bad side. What does it matter? Father Gernot needs Andreas to finish the Abbey's commissions. So see, like that, underlining that. I wonder, is that getting added to a glossary somewhere for me to just check on? That is true, and Andreas is simply under the Abbot's employ, not a sworn brother of the Abbey. Despite the Abbot's hire, you must endure. Soon you will have finished both the Abbot's work as well as your masterpiece. And then you will return to Nuremberg, where marriage and your new life as a master await you. Am I betrothed? Yes, marriage to someone he has never met, hardly ideal. Okay, one of those. Well, the alternative is becoming a philosopher. Oh, jeez. Why did Jesus get filled in last night? Oh, Jesus, then you should definitely get married. Is she pretty, at least? That's what my brother said in his letter, but maybe he's just trying to lift my spirits. The small portrait sent was lovely, but we artists can be flatterers. Oh, who knows, that's not why I'm doing it anyway. Yeah, are you doing it? Let's go with that and see if they ask him why. It is growing late, the wheel of time stops for no man, Andreas. I fear you must leave us. Ah, true, your majesty. Will you visit us again soon? Hopefully, but it's out of my control. I don't know, your majesty. Well, I can't always dream of this place, your majesty. Let's go with that one. Of course, if you're not here tomorrow night, I pray you will be someplace as pleasant. Grobian, please see Andreas safely home. Of course, your majesty. Until next time, Andreas. Until next time, your majesty. Pay no mind to the other fools, Andreas. I never do. Ow. At least I would if they'd stopped stepping on my feet. I love this wee guy at the bottom here who's just like coming up and going. What a joke. Watch where you're going. They're fools, Andreas. No point in trying to teach them anything. I also just noticed that Saint Grobian's got the saint thing behind his head. I know old John wants you to endure the abbot's shit, but since I take you home, I get the last word. Don't let him run you ragged, boy. Alone, the abbot can't push me around, he's just trying to keep order in the abbey. I'm an outsider. Fine, I don't like causing any trouble. You know what? The abbot can't push me around. I'm a master painter. That's what I like to hear. Do my fucking foot again. Yeah. Oh, that's the wee spilled ink. Would you please? Is this to wake me up? Is this how I'm getting? I give up. Take me home, Grobian. As you wish, Andreas. Sorry, I just saw that guy's getting the shit punched out of him. I wasn't paying attention to him. Oh, who's this wee pal? Good morning, Ursula. Under. Oh, the wee. That's a wee cute pal. Time to get up. Won the bar in April 1518. Ah, so it's one of these. Walk and interact with it. A few more pages back to the abbey. Okay, okay. Let's press buttons now. We have a button that says zoom. So that zooms. Oh, you can zoom right in if you really need to see stuff. Okay. So is that just the pause menu? No, there's a different work hours. Okay, right, what we got here? Oh wait, quests? Ah, nice. A few more pages. Prime hour 6. Another day, another few pages for the abbot, and hopefully a few for myself. I need to get across town and head up to the abbey so I can start work at the scriptorium. Oh, what? There's a lot more going on here than I thought there was. So there's Tassing. Outer Tassing. Is that Kearsau Abbey? And then Europe. Good old Europe. People. Ah, there we go. Right, people. And then the glossary. Nuremberg, free imperial city of the Holy Roman Empire, major trade centre and city of arts, including printing. People, we've got Father Gernot of Munich, Abbot of Kearsau Abbey. Father Gernot replaced the former, highly beloved abbot, Father Matthias. Gernot is known in the abbey as a disciplinarian and in the town, a harsh landlord. He is struggling to fund the abbey as the scriptorium. Did not mean to push that. Oh no, wait, that's even better. Struggling to fund the abbey as the scriptorium no longer generates much money. Brother Piero of Verona, artist of Kearsau Abbey, known for his kindness and helpful nature. Brother Piero is also respected as a master painter, specialising in works of extraordinary colour. Do you know what I love? I love, see if you look at the where it says specialising in works of, it's like your ink was running out as you hit the L of specialising, and you had to read it and start new, so it's a bit heavier after that. That's a nice wee touch. Ursula Gertner, daughter of Peter and Clara, half-sister of Eva and Big Jorg. Right, maps, journal, ex libris. Oh. Is this like my allegiance, my alignment, my something or other? What we got here? I really should clean this up. The Picatrix, Key of Solomon, the Heptameron, Prior Ferenc. Ferenc? I know that one. What was it? Prior Ferenc keeps giving me all of these books to read. Where is he? There he is. Originally from Hungary, Ferenc is a prior of Kearsau Abbey and is responsible for running the scriptorium, known for his interest in esoteric books. Evil stuff. It's evil. Can I go to bed? Hi, Ursula. And so she's that wee. She can't even speak properly. She's definitely got that kind of movement about her. Clara. Good morning, Andreas. Did you sleep well? You know, quite well actually, thank you. Oh, I'm so glad to hear it. Anyway, I know you'll be off to the Abbey, so I packed you some food. Almonds, cheese, and some of the rye you like from the Albans. Otto wanted me to ask you to join him for dinner at the Abbey. Otto? Eva? Otto stopped by? Oh, do you like Otto, Eva? Yes, around dawn. Here you are, Andreas. You know, no, you've got to thank people audibly. That's too kind of you, Clara. Many thanks. Master Andreas, if it wouldn't be too much trouble, could we... Would it be too much trouble if you paid next month's rent today? And if we raised it by two groschen? I hate to ask, but we're behind on our taxes to the Abbey. 2 months behind. Oh, she made a mistake. That's great. Peter's losing his hair over it. Even more than usual, I mean. Because there's no problem at all. Besides, we don't want Peter to lose any more of his precious hair. Oh! Let's choose this. Not sure how to respond to this. Rent wasn't due until the beginning of May. And where are we? We're in April. Be generous and... Oh, it's like them in your head. So we've got Beatrice, Socrates and Saint Jimmy. Be generous, Andreas. You can spare the money and it will ease their burden. You must take the consequences of it in action into account. What is this shit? Don't they pay taxes every year? Why is this falling on you to fit? You know what? We're generous, we're kind. On the other hand, she might think she can keep asking me for advances on rent. We're going with the top one. Oh, bless you. I was waiting for God to appear. Aren't we all? Oh, God bless you, Andreas, and may Saint Luke watch over you today. Speaking of Saint Luke, how's your masterpiece coming along? It's been 2 months now, hasn't it? Slowly, I'm afraid. Most of my days are spent doing work for the Abbey. It's only during the Divine Office that Prior Ferenc allows me to work on my masterpiece. During the Divine Office. A reasonable restriction, but slow going. The City Council doesn't require it to become a master. I'm making it mostly to show clients and for my own sake. And yes, when I do finish, I will go back to Nuremberg, where I will marry and open a workshop of my own. From Nuremberg to a university and now travelling the world as an artist. What a life you have ahead of you, Master Andreas. Yes, I suppose it does feel like I'm starting a new chapter in my life after a little too much fun. It must be rather frightening, starting all over again. I owe it to my family to make something of my life. It is, but I know that this is what I want to do. You know what? You want to do it. This will be remembered. Not many people get to decide that. Certainly not anyone in Tassing. Anyway, I don't know anything about art, but I've seen you sketching such beautiful things in your little book. Your masterpiece must be wonderful. It's my finest work, it's getting there. Well, it's hard to say until it's done. Be humble. That's no way to think about it. I'm sure it will be a treasure when it's finished. Now, I have to get back to my own work. Have a good day at the Abbey, Andreas, and we'll see you after Vespers. Oh, Vespers. Not tonight, but thank you. Klaus Drucker invited me over for supper. Of course, please say hello to the Druckers for us. Of course. Until later, Clara. Right, let me see what we picked up there. We've got some people. So we've got Clara, second wife of Peter Gärtner, mother of Ursula, known for her, I read that as kidneys, kindness and her concern for her husband's health. Klaus Drucker. Klaus Drucker is the Tassing town printer, husband to his wife. Well, of course he's the husband to his wife, Marie, and father to Bertold. Although Tassing is an unusual place for a printing press, he does brisk trade with pilgrims and other travellers of the Imperial Road. And Eva, who's there, daughter of Peter Gärtner. Ah, right. And the late wife, Christine. Eva was largely raised by her brother and father. Okay, right. Who else we got here? Otto, town carpenter and son of Ola? Otto known for his dislike of the Abbey, especially Father Gernot. And then Peter Gärtner, husband of Clara, father of Big Jorg, Eva and Ursula. Known for his temper and his dislike of the Abbey, and Lenthard Muller. Or Mueller. Lenthard Mueller, who the fuck's that? Do we know? Ursula! Aye, Divine Office. The prayer times observed by all Christian monastic orders, monks and nuns pray together 7 times a day and once at night. It's dictated by the rule of St. Benedict. 7 times a day. Fuck off. Groschen, we know what groschen are. Type of thanks however coin, minted throughout the whole Roman Empire. Groschen are typically worth 12 pfennigs, but maybe minted at different values. St. Luke, Christian evangelist and patron saint of artists and physicians, often represented by a winged gull. I didn't know that. Vespers is a monastic hour at dusk. One of the major prayer hours is followed by Supper. Okay. Can we talk to Ava? Can we... Ooh. Hello, Andreas. That's it? Just a wee hello? Okay. Clara, in it and you? Hello, Clara. Can you spare a moment to chat? Of course, Andreas. How can I help? Yeah, let's try that. I was wondering if I could help you with your tax troubles. Oh, Andreas, you're our guest and tenant. Besides, it's far too much for one person to pay alone. How much is it? It can't be that much, can it? Your farm is smaller than Johann's. Let's go, how much is it? 2 guldens. 2 guldens. If you can't pay your rent early, that's alright. I'm sure we can find some way to pay the abbot. Happy to contribute whatever I can. I'm no times a half for you right now. No, I'll have my payment for you. I was merely curious. You know what? Take all my money. You have a good heart, Andreas, but I'm afraid I can't accept. Peter's too proud of a man to ask for charity while there's still ground to tell. I'm sorry, I shouldn't have asked you about rent in the first place. You're young and have your own life ahead. I am happy to pay early, Clara. You've been good hosts to me, and I can do without more than your family. Bless you, Andreas. Don't mention this to Peter, alright? He would hate to know I told you about our troubles. He won't know a thing. Thank you, Andreas. Until later, Clara. Oh, cheers, Ed and Valhalla. How are you? Starting out the game with tax disputes, some Phantom Menace ass shit. Indeed. Bye, Ursula. Get their farm. Right, that's got to be Big Yorg over there. I'm looking at Peter in the field. Peter's like redheaded. Yorg is redheaded. That's got to be Big Yorg. Wait, I'm saying Yorg. Is that just George from back when? Could just be George. Hold on, let's see. L Peter. Wait, there's Peter and L Peter. And some sheep blocking away. Let's talk to L Peter. Is this his like Peter's father maybe? God bless you. Andreas. Oh yes, Andreas. This weather's been god awful. This town's gone to shit since my... Oh! The reason the words in red, it's because you're writing it out, red ink. That's the logic. When I look over my head, it says L Slagathor. How are you? This weather's been god awful. This town's gone to shit since my days. I don't think the townsfolk can do much about the weather. Were things very different when you were young? As different as beer and piss. The old abbot didn't bother as much about our customs. He didn't mind if we left a little offering to Pershta? Pershta? To keep the skies clear, the weather fair. Matthias knew that God was in our hearts, even if the White Lady's name was on our lips. So is that what Pershta is? The White Lady? I'm wondering how much of this will be similar to things that I know from Kingdom Come Deliverance. Church banned all observances of pagan gods, L. Peter. Sort of old customs. I thought St. Moritz protected Tassin. You think the spirits have been filling the weather since no one follows the customs anymore? Who's St. Moritz? Yes, and St. Satia too, but who do you think protected it before they came along? The saints weren't the first to watch over Tassin. My father knew that. Old Ranny Kemper knew that. That bastard abbot may not like it, but if some of us keep the truth, not like it if... see this? He made a mistake and it fucked me up. That bastard abbot may not like it, but some of us keep the traditions alive. Like the old widow Attilia. I won't mention that to the abbey. Who did the tradition? You know what? I won't mention that to the abbey. Ha! The abbey. perched as hounds take the abbot. Right. I should go. Alright, God bless you. I wonder if he was doing the, you know, that child cough. Directly into your eyes. Andreas. Was that it? Just a wee... That makes sense, he's working the field, he's a working man. Big Jorg. Hey Andreas, you say hello to the girls today? Eva and Clara? No, I mean the chickens. Peter, James and John. What? They like it when you stroke their back or give them a good scratch under the breast. You named your chickens after the apostles. Isn't that blasphemy? I guess when you put it plain like that. That's so funny. Like, oh, I've named you after this person. That's illegal to God. Fucking grow up. But I hear about the apostles every Sunday in Mass. They witness Jesus' greatest moments of glory and his darkest trials. And I was thinking, that's how it is with the girls and me. They see everything I deal with around here. That makes perfect sense to me, Big Jorg. You have much in common with Christ. Word of advice, don't mention that to anyone else, especially the father. You know what? It's, even though that's funny, I feel like I keep them wary about it. It's fine, I get it. I'll just call them the girls from now on. I don't recall your family eating eggs. What do you do with all of them? Oh, we sell them to the bowers. Clara says we need the extra money for taxes. Anyways, I should get back to it. Until later, Andreas. Until then. Oh. Morning, Andreas. Morning, Big Jorg. How's it going? You working today? Just taking a rest for a bit. Dad's still in the field. He hit a big rock with the plough and it took me God knows how Lord knows how long to pull it out. You off to the Abbey? Every day but Sunday. Pat. Right, thank God for Sundays. Smells like a storm's coming, no? Just smells like fresh alpine air to me. And pig shit. You've been travelling too much. Where was it you spent your Wanderjahre? Your Wonder Years. Your Wonder Years, that'll be, maybe that's what it is. Before you came to Tassing? Oh, nice. Pick a background that will affect your character's choices going forward. So, Basil, or Basil, Andreas knows some Italian and French and can reference cultural touchstones from Basel and nearby Bern, Zurich and Freiburg. Low Countries. Andreas knows some Dutch and French and can reference cultural touchstones from Antwerp, Bruges and Ghent. Italy. Andreas knows Italian, a little Greek, and can reference cultural touchstones from Florence, Venice and Milan. I kinda like that one. Bern, Zurich, Freiburg. Let's go with that. Over in Switzerland, Basel mostly. Or Basel. Swiss air must be different then. Spend enough time in these mountains and you'll be able to smell a storm coming. How long will that take? 10, 15 years? I don't think I have that long, Big Jorg. What did you spend all that time in Switzerland doing anyway? I like that it shows you one of their dialogues that is because of what you chose. Other than art, I mean. Here we go. Hedonist. Andreas seeks out pleasure wherever he goes. He is extremely social and quite experienced in all of the enjoyable vices of the world. Craftsman. Andreas loves to work and dedicates all of his time to his art. Andreas spends all of his non-work and free time finding and reading as many books as he possibly can. A rapscallion. Andreas has a penchant for getting involved in petty schemes, pranks, minor crimes and fistfights. Businessman. Andreas devotes much of his time to self-promotion, optimising business expenses, making investments and balancing his books. I'm kinda drawn to craftsman. Is it Craftsman or Bookworm I'm leaning towards? Craftsman. Other than art, nothing. That's what I was there for. Art is the whole point, Big York. The craft. I don't have time for anything else. Oh, sorry I asked. Rapscallion for a punch build, aye. They've added a new button to the game, guy. Press R1. Anyway, I have to get going. York, let's go! Dad's already acting like I'm taking too long, even though I did all the work to get that rocket. See you later, Andreas. Until later. I like the kind of watercolour on their character designs as well. Town Commons. That'll be thing me the... was it Otto? Endress? Wait, do we know... do we know you? What's going on in the Ex Libris? Oh! Ah, of course, right, so now we've got Craftsman added up there and we've got Basil down there. Andreas knows some Italian... oh, it's just the things I chose. That's cool. Now we've got new people. Big Jorg Gertner, son of Peter Gertner and his late wife Christine, called Big because he is the biggest man in town. Endress Schmidt. The Tassing Town blacksmith. Endress works near the town centre most days. And we've got L. Peter Gertner, the elderly father of Peter Gertner. L. Peter is perpetually on death's door but continues to work the field in spite of it. He is the oldest man in town. Johann Bauer, that's who the chickens were getting sold to. Brother of Franz Bauer, husband of Hedy, father of Veronica and Hans. Johann is friendly with most of the families in town, but is determined to expand his farm. Lawrence Rothvogel, Baron of Rothvogel, from near Worms, patron of Kearsarge Abbey, lover of books and art. And then we've got Nicholas Haber. I'm assuming the umlaut above the A is to make it an A instead of an A. Haber. What servant of Lawrence Rothvogel? Swabian? Is that everybody? Is that all the new people? Yes. St. Moritz is the patron saint of Tassing. Legend states he was the Egyptian-born commander of a Roman legion who converted to Christianity. They were all martyred for their faith. His hand is a relic in Kearsarge Shrine. Just a big... Saint Satya, one of Tassing's patron saints. Satya was a local pagan who converted to Christianity and miraculously aided St. Moritz's soldiers with food in the dead of winter. She was martyred for her actions. They fucking love that shit, didn't they? Wanderyara, there we go. Wandering years, during which a journeyman artist or craftsman travels far and wide to improve their skills. Perchta, that's the one I was looking for. Pagan goddess of the Alps, associated with animals and spinning wool. She's still invoked by some Christians in Austria, Switzerland, Bavaria, and... is that Swabia? Swabia? Swabia was an old region of Germany, you think? Okay, Swabia. Don't know what. Ranig Kemper, the late husband of Ottilia. Yeah, never heard of him. Right, what we've got here, we've got Endress, we've got Endress Schmidt Smithy. It's so much smaller than the one he uses at the Abbey. And of course the progress blocking sheep, as is tradition. Oh, there's some big... but oh! Veronica. Martin, please! Can you give me a hand here? What do you want? I'm keeping an eye on them. That looks a lot like standing there and doing nothing. But there's Hedy. Martin, for Christ's sake, help your cousin. I love the wee mistakes, that's so nice. Ah, morning Andreas. Excuse us, one of the fence rails fell and the sheep started hopping it. Martin, idiot. You got to help them. Should I offer to help? Oh, I don't have the Beatrice option here. Is that because I've used the Beatrice option? So it's like, that's removed for You know? No glossary entry for Jesus. Perhaps helping others also helps us. It allows us to feel useful and take satisfaction in our work. The idiot Martin should be helping them. Yell at him. Give him a good scare. Hee hee. I mean, I'm very tempted to that. Like, to do that one. Let's do it. Wait, that's presumptuous. I'm not close to their family. So fuck. You're going to be leaving in a while. Oh, so it didn't add another one, did it? You know what? Fuck it. Martin, idiot, you gonna help them? Mind your own business, asshole. Martin, that's enough. And Andreas, leave the discipline to my mother. Alright. Oh look, there's something going on up at the Steinauer's place. Oh, that's the fucking guy and his Swabian servant, isn't it? Who's that on the horse? Looks rich. I don't know, Martin, but Lucky. I was about to say, how do you pronounce Lucky? Lucky is giving him an earful. God, I haven't seen Lucky that worked up since Peter and Clara's wedding when Johann pulled his pants down. Knock two of my man's teeth out. You don't want to feel the strength behind a stonemason's anger. Do you think he's a noble? He looks really rich. Right, let's correct that lie. God damn it, Martin. Stay out of trouble for once. What, Aunt Hetty? Behave yourself. Don't we have enough to deal with right now? Andreas, if you wouldn't mind moving your skinny little body up the road, we need to get these sheep under control. Of course, see you later. Don't work too hard, Martin. You're dead, Martin. Hey, hold on, I meant to talk to you. Sorry, I just realised there's a sheep standing next to him and all. Oh, Andreas, good timing. Do you have a moment to lend me a hand? Of course. Wonderful. I've ogged too many irons in the fire. Or rather, shoes. Horseshoes. I miscounted how many I put in, now I need a hand, else they'll overheat and I won't be able to work the metal. Well, the good thing is, I have done so much blacksmithing in both Kingdom Come Deliverance games that I am an expert now in real life. So this should be no bother. Here, take the shoe with the tongs. Put the hot part of the shoe on the anvil and hit it with the hammer, yes. Back into the flame, and then wait. Good, good, next one. Are we not quenching? Or is that just assumed? We need to temper and then quench. 2 horseshoes. 2 horseshoes. Alright, Griffin Bears. How much have we pentimented? We left the house and we're talking to a blacksmith. Macaulay Art, hello. Watching it in work. Secret's safe with me. Thanks for the help, Andreas. I don't know what I was thinking doing all of those at once. It sure would be nice to have someone to help me out here every day. Wee Ursula doesn't have a job, and she's probably like 2. I mean, this kind of time in the past, she would have been, what, 10 years deep in work already? Have you considered an apprentice? Have you considered a child? I'm telling you. Ursula's your man for the job. Is there a child? Don't look at me painting us all. You know what? An apprentice. I have. None of the boys in the village seem interested. Keep at them. I bet you could get Bert Drucker. Klaus would have my head if I tried. Or is Bert meant for better things? Anyway, I don't want to take up any more of your time. I'll see you and Otto up at the Abbey guest house for dinner. Until then, I'm just wondering, see that choice of have you considered a child? That made it sound as if, have you considered having a child so that they can get, like, have a child now and then maybe like 10 years they can start helping you do stuff? Wait, can I not go up that way? Oh no, I can. Ah, right, that's as far as I can get up there. Wait, what about these sheep? Nah, it's still blocking the way. Okay. Let's see. Did we get... we get new people. Bertold Drucker, son of Klaus and Marie Drucker. Alright, that's a Wayne. So that's why when I said, like, what about Bert? He was like, nah. And then we've got Hedy. Hedwig. Wife of Johann Bauer, mother of Veronica and Hans. Townsfolk like Hedy, but she is known for being loud and brash and for drinking too much, which makes her louder and even more brash. Then we've got Linhart Lucky Steinauer, stonemason of Tassing, husband of Agnes, father of Brigitta, known for his great strength. Martin Bauer, son of Franz and Ratbauer, cat I think that is, husband of Brigitta, father of Wolf, known for his churlish youth and petty theft. You're a bastard, Martin. Oh wait, did that... Oh wait, there's... Oh! So I can do the tabs at the top and then I have individual pages to go through. Aha! So who was new there? Veronica? Daughter of Johann and Hedy Bauer, sister of Hans, close friends with Brigitta. Baurin? Baurin? Don't know how I'm pronouncing these. Yeah. I'm no pronouncing them. Can we get down? No. Definitely can't get down there. Oh, did you see a wee moonwalk happening there? For a wee second the controls got confused and they were letting me moonwalk a bit. Who's this feeding the chickens? Oh. Oh, he's doing a fucking... Cause he's the guy with the printing press. That is beautiful. Morning, Andreas. How's it going? Morning, Klaus. Another day at the Abbey. Another few hours to work on my masterpiece. Oh, and that, look, like the word here and you, it didn't like touch down all the way. Good to hear. You still coming by for supper tonight? Marie and Bert would love to see you. You really need to see these new woodcuts I have for an Italian edition of Till Eulenspiegel. Oh, I wonder if I would have a different option if I'd chosen non-Italian. I didn't realise Father Thomas let you print books in Italian. Come on, Andreas, he's not that strict. I know he's just trying to protect people from... I'm curious about those we see from the S to the T. What's that about? And then from the C to the T? That we... Trying to protect people from heresy, witch mania, adventure stories of questionable moral repute. You sloppy types. Let's go with that. He doesn't mind those so much, actually. No? As long as they don't get too carnal. That means shagging. Oh. So, supper tonight after Vespers? Of course, thank you, because he did invite me. Great. I'll tell Marie and Bert you're coming. See you then. See you later. Right, so we can't go into Klaus's house just yet. Morning. Thomas, God bless Master Mallard. I hope your work is going well. Oh, I love his writing. Thank you, Father. It's going quite well. I'm just on my way up the hill to get to work. Thank you, Father, but you know what? Let's be polite. Good. Andreas, I don't recall seeing you at Sunday morning Mass. You understand how important it is for your salvation that you receive Holy Communion, don't you? I'm so happy that I've never had that fucking shite in my life, man. I'm so happy. Like, it's probably the luckiest thing I've got going for me. The horror stories I've heard from people over the years, the way all that shit fucked them up. I apologise, Father Thomas. I promise you I'll make it this Sunday. Do, but I've been working on sketches late at night and sigh, or I just stayed up too late on Saturday. Don't want to get into an argument with him about this. Alright, so now I've got the options again. Okay. Would going to church on Sunday be such a burden? If not for his sake, consider it for your own. A man has many, many duties. Father Thomas should appreciate how hard you work to help the Abbey. This asshole can't make you go to Mass. To hell with him. Let's stay, like, polite, at least. Right? Almost everyone in town works hard, though. That's true. I do, but I've been working on sketches late at night, and... Andreas, this is a bit more than your success in this life. There is a nut. Thank you, horses. Oh my, what a blessed day to receive such an illustrious visitor. I don't remember this cunt's name. Master Marla, this is Lawrence, Baron of Rothvogel. Or Rothvogel? A great lord from the countryside, near Worms. Or Worms. Good to see you, Father Thomas. It is nice to be remembered fondly. I only wish all of your neighbours were as welcoming. Well, yes. Oh, I just noticed the wee chibi scribble guys in the background tilling the fields. What brings you back to our little town? My wife and I were returning from a trip to Venice. We spent a few days in Innsbruck, and it was terribly dull. I mean, it has a certain charm common to these alpine cities. He fucked up the spelling of these. But the place was crawling with nobles for the Emperor's diet. The Emperor? Was he there? Did you see him? Oh, briefly. But he was sitting for a portrait at the time. Quite lovely. I didn't want to bother him, or the painter. Who was the artist, my lord? Why was the diet assembled, my lord? Say nothing. A part of me thinks the correct thing is say nothing, because you're just a lowly painting man, you know, type of shit. But I want to be like, oh, well, I'm a painter. Who's the artist? I might know them. That's interesting. Oh, there we go. I'm sure you know him. An older man from Nuremberg with enough of a reputation to paint the Emperor. I'm from Nuremberg. Ah! Albrecht. So see that, right, see there, the umlaut above the U. What are we changing that sound to? Would that be Dürer? Or does that make it Dürer? Ah, Albrecht Dürer. Well known across the Empire and a legend in our mutual hometown. Ah, you're also from Nuremberg. Interesting. Anyway, my wife wanted to stay a bit longer in Innsbruck, and I decided to ride ahead to make a visit to Kearsarge. I heard Father Matthias died shortly after my last visit, of course. A great loss for the Abbey and for us all. Indeed, by good fortune I recently came across a copy of the Historia... The Historia what? Tassier? Is that because it's from Tassing? He was reading during my last visit. An umlaut extends the vowel, like Is that what an umlaut does then? I need to check that. Father Matthias was hoping to find a second copy to corroborate the contents of the first. Shit, I never even thought of that back in the day. Here, is this book true? Well, if we can find like a second copy for somewhere else that's the exact same, then it's more likely to... Imagine nobody able to just check things. It contains some fascinating details about the history of this place. I'm afraid they might even cause a bit of a scandal. Ah, yes. But I must be off. There will be time enough to discuss Tassing's past later. I commissioned a manuscript from the Abbey through Father Gernot, and I have come to check on its progress. Is that what I'm drawing? Oh my lord, if you have come to see your manuscript, you should speak with young Master Mahler here. Not quite a true master yet. I still have to marry and be approved by our city council. It's an honour to... Oh, so is that part of being a master? Like people are calling you Master Mahler? But... Or is it that you consider, like, well, I'm not even married or being fully thingied by the council? You know what? We'll be humble. Andreas, journeyman, that's the word I was trying to think of. Andreas is a journeyman artist from Nuremberg. For the next few months, he's also helping the Abbey Scriptorium. A Nuremberger artist working in an Abbey Scriptorium in 1518? Oh, we should talk, Andreas. I must know the story. Manuscript is crazy good this week. Of course, my lord, it would be an honour. Well, I'm already late to the Abbey, but I suppose it's alright. Surely my lord would find little entertainment or companionship in me. You know what, let's stay there, let's be very polite. Wonderful. It's so rare to find someone in the countryside who knows anything about art. The good thing is as well, if at the Abbey they're like, why are you fucking late? I can be like, Lord Lawrence was chatting with me about the script he's coming, you know, so maybe that'll be my get out. Thank you for the introduction, Father Thomas. Come to supper at the Abbey tonight. Oh. But I'm going to Klaus's house. Did the abbot invite me? Oh, don't worry about it, Father. Just show up after Vespers. What is he going to do? Refuses? I hope maybe he just means talking to that priest and know me as well. Excellent. We will see you then. Niklaus, I'm dismounting. Run ahead of us and take the horses to the Abbey's guest house. I'd like to take my time talking with Master Mahler. I'll meet you there. At once, my lord. Niklaus looks miserable and pissed off. Oh, check the rabbit. So then, a journeyman from Nuremberg. Try to see what that statue said. Magati? Magati? I wonder if that's maybe like an old pagan statue that they were like, get that fucking dude. Forgive me for saying so, but you seem a little old to not yet be a master. You said you were unmarried. No, I'm not married, but in truth I came to my vocation later than my father and brothers. I was in university for a number of years at Erfurt. Erfurt? Wonderful. The same university as Martin Luther. The OG Martin Luther. Have you read his works? Tremendous mind. He says things about the church that should have been said years ago. I might get him into trouble, but he's a brave, brilliant man. Wait, you may have even met him, did you? You must tell me. I know, he was a few years ahead of me. Get this vile statue down, but keep the feet out. No, they may stay. Still, his ideas do seem fascinating. His ideas don't hold much interest for me, I'm afraid. Yeah, it's fascinating. I agree wholeheartedly. I simply must meet him if I get the chance. I wonder if the good brothers of the Abbey have heard of him. Perhaps they have even read his list of 95 theses against the church. I'm going to say they probably haven't read them. Father Matthias was not above having a lively debate. I hope Father Gernot does not disappoint in that regard. For what we've read in the wee glossary, I think you're going to be disappointed. But enough about Luther for now. Tell me about your university studies. Forgive me, Baron, but did you attend university? You seem very well educated. Let's be polite. Ha! No, my family is merely wealthy enough to have provided me with all of the books and tutors a child could dream of. I love all knowledge, from Aristotle and Cicero to Ficino, I don't know Ficino, Erasmus and everyone in between and yet to come. Ficino? Or Ficino? Maybe an Italian philosopher? I may have misjudged the Baron. It seems he's as well read as any university student. The Rasmus. I like the idea of like, oh, Erasmus, and then he scrubs out the Rasmus. Oh. In truth, I am simply happy to speak with another well-educated man. Now then, did you earn your doctorate? Wait, what happened there? Is this a language thing? Oh, sorry. Hold on. My brain... is going to... Hold on, let's just see. No, I didn't. Only a master's degree. I started working toward a doctorate but didn't finish. Right, so it's the... His text changed to be the same as my text. See, it's the same now. Oh, that's a shame. Well, what was your area of study? What the fuck is going on there? You realise he's a learned man, so now you've used speech and learned script. Is that what that is? Like it's because it's altered your perception of someone that you've just met? For a second I was like, has he slipped into Latin? Like, have I been chatting Latin with people and he's come in speaking a higher tongue, but then he's like dropped into that, you know, that's where my brain was going. Right, theology. Andreas has a strong understanding of Catholic theology, biblical knowledge, canon law, heresies and similar subjects. Imperial law. Andreas knows the basics of the fractured systems of laws that govern the various states of the Holy Roman Empire. Medicine. Andreas is familiar with the basics of human biology, medicine, and illness. I mean, you would assume you're an artist. A lot of your art, especially during your art during this time, is probably going to be religious in nature. So I like to think you would have a... Because you can have an understanding of theology, the biblical knowledge, canon law, heresy, similar subjects, but you don't need to believe in it. You just know these things. Ficino was a doctor, priest and philosopher from the early Renaissance. Thank you. Thank you. Let's go with theology. Theology, as odd as that may seem. Not odd at all. It's a good field of study if you want a position in the church. My late uncle was the abbot of Fulda. I spent many hours reading the manuscripts in the library with his permission. He was a pious enough man, I suppose, but he wielded great power from that abbey. Who's this then? Ottilia. You! If I had any faith, I would have prayed you'd never show your face here again. I forget Ottilia's relation to people. Cursed you, Lawrence Rothvogel. Perched as dogs, tearing you to pieces would be too kind a fate. These rustic communities display a shocking lack of hospitality, don't you think? Nothing. She's the village old hag, thank you. Just the standard old hag of the village. I thought that was me just leaving. Well, what of your early time in university? Every student must study the trivium and quadrivium. I have never heard of the quadrivium. Did you have a favourite subject? Oh, here we go. Latinist. Andreas has a strong command of Latin grammar and vocabulary. He can also easily recall sententiae? I've never seen sententiae. Antiquae, quoted words of wisdom from the Roman Republic and Empire. Logician. Andreas instinctively thinks through the implications of information as he receives it, is adept at a spatial analysis and can easily perform complicated calculations in his head, just like me. I'm exactly like that. An orator. Andreas excelled at rhetoric in university. He's a skilled teacher, persuader and public speaker. Occultist. Andreas knows a soul-endangering amount of theoretical and practical knowledge on alchemy, astrology, theurgy, necromancy and various magical rites and ceremonies. I quite like that. It's a soul-endangering amount. Heavens and earth. Andreas knows a great deal about the constellations, heavenly bodies and their movement. He is also familiar with various plants and animals from study and personal experience. Just thinking about that. This would have been the time of a... Let me double check something. Am I remembering the incorrect word? Sorry, my brain's fried now. Aye, sorry. This is this would have been the same time as well, wouldn't it? Where like heliocentrism was blasphemy. I think. Aye, 1518. that would have still been blasphemous, wouldn't it? You know, Earth is at the centre of the art, the universe, and God created it, and we're so important, and we're at the centre. It's things like occultist and then heavens and earth has got me like wondering about that. You should read or watch Orb on the Movements of the Earth if you like that shit. Very good manga and anime. I kinda want to go occultist, but I'm thinking a logician. You know what? Logician. Lock in. Logic, geometry, and arithmetic. You had me at Orb. It's really good. Fucking the OP is Nando Demo. Nando de Right, quite interesting for an artist. Was Aristotle's Organon the foundation of your study? Organon? From that Kate Bush song. Yes, the Organon for logic and Euclid's Elements for geometry, but the past few centuries have yielded wonderful new texts on logic. Peter Abelard provided the foundation of scholastic philosophy and established the primacy of Aristotle's work. The Englishman William of Ockham. Occam spoon in chat! And running up that hill for physical education, what am I talking about? That is from Something Good, innit? Kate Bush, Something Good. I still dream of Organon, doo-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo. I wake up crying. I think that's what she says. The Englishman William of Ockham gave us the Summa Logicae, arguing nominalism against Platonic realism. And of course, Thomas Aquinas gave us the tools to employ both faith and reason in the pursuit of truth. Aye, they might take the video down if they think it's just me playing the song. It's too accurate. All monks and friars, of course, a great deal of work to force Aristotle to fit within the Church's vision of truth. Is that so wrong? I question that these great men should have had to wrestle logic into what the Church established by fiat and force. And your other studies? Was there anything else you excelled at? Oh, you can choose a nice. I'm torn between that one and that one. Aye, I think Heaven's enough. You get a subclass, that's so funny. Aye, Heaven's enough, we're going for it. Lock in. I loved studying the natural world, my lord, both the heavens above and the wild spaces around us. Formerly, I studied as much astronomy as I could. It's incredible how much we've learned from both the Arabs and the Greeks. True, but even now we continue to discover more about what we can see within the celestial sphere. What began as pagan myths to explain our place in the world may help us understand our place in the heavens. And this may seem foolish, but I spent a lot of time in the wilderness learning about plants and animals. Really? Did the libraries of Erfurt not have enough herbals to satisfy your curiosity? I don't mean to malign our most august Greek and Roman authors, but De Materia Medica was written before the coming of Christ. Surely there's more that we can learn about plants, insects, or animals by observing them in nature. There you go. And beyond that, I simply have a love for wild places. While I do not share your academic interest in nature, I must admit that I sometimes enjoy the solitude of a walk in the woods. Don't we all? Ah, there's the Abbey. I have good memories of this place, and of Father Matthias. I was sad to hear of his passing. How did you come to know him? How did you come to know of Kearsau at all? My family have been patrons of Kearsau for, I don't know, how many generations. Some years ago, I heard that Kearsau still had a wonderful library and artisans. Professional artists have taken over most manuscript production, so I was shocked to find an active scriptorium here. Well, there's aren't much left of it these days. 2 old men, a young scribe and me. This is as good a place as any to create art. The artists that remain here are quite talented, if a bit old-fashioned. You know what? This is as good a place as any. Certainly though, I'm sure you miss the comforts of Nuremberg when you're stuck in a drafty old abbey like this. I'll get back there soon enough, I'm in no rush. I do, but the abbot is paying good money, good enough to put up with a bit of discomfort. No, let's not be impolite to our host. I'll get back to you soon enough. I'm in no rush. That's good for me, since I still appreciate the Abbey's work. I commissioned a manuscript through Father Gernot a year ago. I thought I would stop by and check on the progress. Wait, are you the artist working on it? It's a prayer book with 20 illustrations. I know the work, but no. I do know the artist well. The venerable Brother Piero. How venerable? He still has his wits and his skills, if that's what concerns you. Brother Piero has an incredible talent with colour. And I very much look forward to seeing it. Oh, there's Miklau? Miklau? Michael? Miklaus? Tend to the horses and the baggage. I'm heading up to the Abbey. Yes, my lord. Oh, I thought I was going to get a chance to chat with him. Well, let's not keep the abbot waiting any longer. Sisters. Okay, that was weird. Nuns. I like just the space after it. Nuns. Quite unusual for a Benedictine house to have monks and nuns, even if they are separated. The church closed most of them centuries ago. But then Kiersau is a place out of time in more ways than one. Do you know Mother Cecilia? She seemed to recognise you. Why were they closed? Saying, you know what? Aye, because it did look as if she was like looking at us and then, come ladies. We are acquainted, yes. Let's leave it at that. Ah, Gernot. Or is it Gournot? I am Lawrence, Baron of... Whoa, yes, the Baron of Rothvogel. So wonderful to have you here again. We actually did meet on your last visit. That's that font that you used when you were messing about in Paint when you were wee, and you would like, that's like horror font, you know, like Dracula. Write Dracula in that font. Write scary things in that font. Write a short story and print it out and hand it to your mum in that font and watch her pretend it's really good. Ah, if you say so. I am not good with remembering faces. Please forgive me, my lord, but I wasn't expecting you for another few days. Ah, you wrote respecting nearly. Yes, I know, but I rode ahead. I just couldn't wait to see my manuscript. I'm sure it's no trouble. Yes, I mean, no, it's no trouble. Did you want to see it now? Oh, in a moment. I could do with a bit of refreshment, though. May I grab something from the kitchen? Yes, certainly, my lord. I will meet you there. This Gernot or Gernot seems like an old duck. Andreas, I don't know what you were doing with the Baron, but I need you in the scriptorium now. Of course, Father, immediately get to work. Why are you taking this out on me? He's not my problem. Is this a bad time to ask for an advance on my payment for the Book of Hours? You know what? Let's be. Don't piss him off. Abbott chasing me for my manuscript, but I'm busy writing Dracula in cool essays. That's it exactly. Very cool font. Then get to work. Yes, Father Gernot. Shit, I should have asked him what advance for the getting. Ah! I forgot it. Maybe I could just convince Brother Matthew to pay me early. We don't know Matthew. They get us taxes. Find a way to get paid. Get that Skrilla. Right, let's see what we've got going on here. So their primos need to find a way to get an advance from the Abbey so I can help the Gertners pay their taxes. Father Gernot might be receptive to a negotiation for the funds. I need to approach the subject carefully and make it worth his while. I could speak with Brother Matthew about an early payment for my manuscript. So let's see what we got here. So there's my new stuff. I am a craftsman, a theologist, a logician, a heavens and earthist. I am from Nuremberg and I know Basil. There's Matthew. Oh, I like his specs. Jesus, what am I reading there? Swiss sacristan of Kiersau Abbey, responsible for maintaining the sacristy, the Abbey's treasury, and for assisting Jesus, satisfying. Assisting Father Gerno during the Liturgy of Hours. Sister Matilda of Kempton. Cellarer for the nuns of Curacao. Or Tellerer? Cellarer. Works often in the convent garden. There's Attilia, widow, Kempton. Farmer, widow of Rannig, Kempton, lost her home after the death of her husband. Father Thomas Sprecher. Town priest for Tassing, tends to his flock at Our Lady of the Labyrinth. Lady of the Labyrinth? That's a fucking sick name. Sister Zdena of Tabor. Zdena. Bohemian nun, assistant to Sister Illuminata in the library. She has a markedly impious attitude towards life at Curacao. And then we've got... Wait, any other newbies around here? No? Oh, wait a minute. Marie Druckering, block cutter and typecaster. Oh, wife of Klaus, mother of Bertold. And we've got Mother Cecilia of Augsburg, prioress of Curacao Abbey and responsible for all the abbey's nuns, like all of Curacao's priestesses. Cecilia was once the abbey's librarian. All right, so that's the route you take to. Is that everybody? William of Ockham, here we go. 13th and 14th century English Franciscan, philosopher and theologian known for his commentaries on Peter Abelard's 4 books of sentences, his defence of apostolic poverty, and his writings on faith and reason. Worms, prosperous imperial free city in the western part of the empire. Located on the Rhine River, Worms has been the site of many imperial diets. Thomas Aquinas, an immensely influential philosopher, theologian, and jurist in the tradition of scholasticism. Till Eulenspiegel, the titular character of a popular 15th century book. Till is a prankster, continually exposing the vices and hypocrisy of others. He is also quite skilled at tricking people into smelling, touching, or eating his excrement. That is not why it's known as, like, tilling the fields. Or is his name the joke? Oh, we called him Till because, you know... Oh, that's a good point, Moustache Prime, with the reactions for the women on the road and the nuns out front and getting bad vibes off the Baron. True. I think it's easy to let his seeming intelligence and openness to knowledge and information kind of cloud that could still be a total prick. The Trivium and Quadrivium. A man eating shite is the funniest thing a 15th century mind could comprehend. Yes. The Trivium and Quadrivium represent the lower and upper divisions of a classic liberal arts university education. Latin, grammar, logic, and rhetoric form the Trivium. Arithmetic, geometry, music, and astronomy form the Quadrivium. I've never heard of that. Venice, one of the most powerful republics on the Italian peninsula. Sitting on the northwest coast of the Adriatic Sea, Venice is a major centre for commerce of art in southern Europe. What we got here? Scriptorium, a room for writing, illustrating, and illuminating manuscripts. Though typically associated with monasteries, they have disappeared from almost all abbeys by the 16th century. Martin Luther, priest and professor of theology at the University of Wittenberg, controversial for his opinions on the church's sale of indulgences to forgive sin. Too fucking right, my man. Which were recently published and distributed throughout the empire. 95 Theses, a list of propositions against the church's practice of selling indulgences for the remission of sin. It was written in 1517. Peter Abelard, that was the name I recognised, but I don't know. 12th century French teacher, philosopher and theologian. He is known for his philosophical work in logic and his theological work in atonement theory. He is also remembered for his love affair with his student, the renowned Benedictine nun Abbess and scholar Heloise d'Argenteuil. How old was she? How old was he? Vicino. Marsilio Ficino was a 15th century Italian priest and humanist who was one of the leading figures of the Italian Renaissance. He is well known for his translations of the works of Plato into Latin. Fulda. Town built around an old Benedictine abbey near the... Fulda? Fulda's abbots are imperial princes and wield great power. I've definitely heard Fulda mentioned in something recently, like a game. I wonder if that is, because I'm still playing through Kingdom Come Deliverance 2. I wonder if Fulda's been mentioned in that. Historia Tassi, an account of early history of Tassing. Kiersau's previous abbot, Father Matthias, had a copy. Baron Rothvogel brought another to the abbey as a gift. But of course you've heard Trivium, you wee goth. I actually fucking hated Trivium, alright? And I had a pal at school who I laughed at because he got Trivium tattooed across the tap of his back, that size. Hope he still likes them. Innsbruck, capital of the Austrian county of Tyrol and major stop on the imperial road connecting Italy and Bavaria. It is the closest major city to Kiersau Abbey and Tassing. Notably, it was also the site of witch trials in 1485. Shit, we've got more. Jesus. Erasmus, of Rotterdam, a Dutch priest and philosopher who is preeminent among northern humanists. He is known for his works in Latin and Greek, as well as his calls for reform within the church. Erfurt is one of the most populous cities in the empire and is located near its heart. It has been home to a respected university since 1379 and as a centre for humanist thought. Euclid, mathematician of ancient Alexandria, we know Euclid. He is recognised as the father of geometry and is most well known for his Book of Elements, the foundation of all university education on geometry. Father Matthias, abbot of Kiersau before Father Gerno, widely respected by the monks and nuns as well as of the people of Tassing, known for his, again I nearly read that as kidney, kindness and his love of books. De Materia America. A pharmacopoeia of book for creating compound medicines, written by Pedanius Dioscorides, a Greek physician and botanist who was employed in the Roman army. The 5-volume text has been a primary source of botanical information for centuries. Diet. An imperial diet is an assembly of the 3 colleges of the imperial estates of the Holy Roman Empire, the prince-electors, the princes, and the dukes and representatives of the imperial cities. They meet to deliberate on matters of importance to the empire. A Dürer. Albrecht Dürer is a renowned painter and printmaker from Nuremberg. He is revered in Venice as well as across the Holy Roman Empire since 1512. He has enjoyed the patronage of Emperor Maximilian I. See, at some point the Holy Roman Empire, just shorten that to HRE. Just shorten that to HRE, we know what it means. I looked up Peter Abelard and Heloise, right, let's hear it. Let's hear it. I mean, knowing when this is, it's like he was 48 and she was a baby. You know what it was like. Imagine if you got a Lost Prophets tattoo way back. Fucking could you imagine? Could you imagine? When they first met, he was 36 and she was 14. Fucking hell. I'm 36. Like you know when you hear about like somebody and it's like the same age that you are, and you try and even like comprehend. Fucking hell. Can't believe some of the mutual stuff follow up. Oh, sorry, I didn't know. Aristotle, Greek philosopher and student of Plato, renowned as a polymath. He wrote on a wide variety of subjects. His work is extensively cited by current scholars, and even more work is attributed to him than he could have ever written. I didn't know that. That's interesting. So there's stuff attributed to Aristotle that it just could not have been him. That's mad. Benedictine, founded in the 6th century, the Benedictines are a Christian monastic order that observes vows of obedience, poverty, chastity, and stability under the rules of Saint Benedict of Nursia. The Book of Hours, a type of illuminated manuscript that contains an abbreviated form of the prayers for the divine office in addition to other religious texts. Most are relatively plain, but wealthy patrons often commission lavish examples with elaborate illustrations. Cicero, statesman, scholar, lawyer, and renowned orator of the late Roman Republic. He is revered both for his contributions to Latin literature and his skill at rhetoric. And I think that is all the new terms we've picked up. Let's double check. It is. They did get married and all that, and apparently she was very influential to his works, but still seems fucked. I was so influenced by this 14-year-old. What the fuck can a It's like, you know that thing, where it'd be like a guy in his 30s. And it'd be like, oh, you know, if an 18-year-old was coming on to me, like, what could you possibly have in common with an 18-year-old? You know? Fucking weirdos. Where were we going? I think we can go wherever we want. Medieval Woody Allen. No, because Woody Allen's worse. He didn't raise Heloise. Like, Abelard didn't raise Heloise and then go, do you know what? You've actually always influenced me. We should get married. I'm normal. Shrine. There we go. Convent garden. I kind of want to head there first and chat with the nuns, see what they're saying. Church. Cloister. A Pokemon reference! There's a Pokemon right there. It's fuck, what are Pokemon called now? Grab it, and it's just a rabbit with big hands. Grabbit is a grappling type Pokemon, you know. Let's go to the convent. Chat with the nuns. This door must lead into the rest of the convent. Not for me. Ah, feverfew. It always smells so fresh. That sounds pretty cool. What? Grab it. Fucking Game Freak, pay me. Prioress House. Convent Loquarium. We've got Matilda. I'm trying to look at the flat. Did I hear a wee cat? Ah, the wee cat in the bottom right. Hello. Mousefire. That's a great name. Wonder what that means. The wee friend. The wee friend. Good old Mousefire. Grab it evolves into grapple here. Aye! It's easy. Making Pokemon's easy. I made Pokemon. Matilda, what are you saying, huh? Bless you, Master Mallet. God bless you, Master Mallet. Sister Matilda, how are you doing? Mother Cecilia doesn't like us talking to men unless it's necessary to perform our work. Oh, I was getting into trouble for this, wasn't I? Chatting with the sisters. Ah, forgive me. Sorry to bother you. Thank you, Master Mallet. The sisters certainly keep their garden well tended. What's that one? Tassing is lucky to have so much woundwort naturally growing. I had to buy it back in Nuremberg. Ah, the many-petaled cinquefoil. It grows so easily, some consider it a weed. Still, I think it has a certain charm. Ah, the heavens and the earth. Sophie. Bless you, Master Mallet. Sophie, you don't look like a nun. She seems less boxed in with the headgear. How are things going in the nun's kitchen? So you like kitchen staff, but I don't know how it works. I mean, no offence, Master Mallet, but I cannot speak with men. Ugh, fucking. My apologies. I'm no shagging ye. We're saying hello, how's the right, bye. God bless you. And you as well, sister. Fucking, I'm sorry. The fucking Mother Superior said I can't put dicks in my mouth. Nobody was putting a dick in your mouth. I was just asking how your day was going. Sister Gertrude dries and stores all of her herbs here. Can we do alchemy? No alchemy? No. Convent aquarium. I think I want to go to the prioress's house first. Right, you. You were suspicious. Well, no suspicious. Oh, sorry. That's a nice touch. Let me just nip back out here. He takes his hat off when he's getting in. Something young people nowadays could learn about. Cecilia. God bless you, Andreas. Right, so she's got the same kind of font as the priest. As the abbot. God bless you, Mother Cecilia. Is there something I can help you with? No, why are you alright to chat with me? Notice that you took the sisters inside when I walked up with the Baron. Yes, let's address this. You see, the Baron has a 14-year-old wife. Ah! It's happening again! What concern is it of yours? It just seemed unusual. The Baron arrived to see the abbot in the scriptorium. It isn't appropriate for the sisters to interact with men. The sisters interact with me. I feel like that reply would get me a yes and I wish they wouldn't, or I wish you would stop interacting with them. That feels just far too accepting. But is that all? I have answered your question, Andreas. Good day. Good day. Right in the back of the head. Facing the fire. Ah, pray about it. I'm out of here. Let's go to the aquarium. A painting of Hildegard of Bingen. Bingen. Mother Cecilia's favourite. Bingen. That's a place I make up. Oh. The doors into the convent are locked to outsiders. Men at least. Aye, it's a very me place. Bingen. Is that it for the bit with the sisters? Okay. Back out Upper Abbey. So was that one shrine? Let's check the shrine. Yo! Brother Matthew maintains his shrine along with some of the sisters who paint badges for pilgrims. Badges? Like to take with you type of shtick? Like a charm? Margaret. Bless you. God bless you, Brother Piero? Oh, is she blind? No, wait. It's Master Maler. I thought you couldn't see Sister Margaret. During the day, I can see some colours, right, so she's blind. How did you know it was me? You and Brother Piero both smell of the pigments you use. But you're taller, and you have another smell to you. Like fish or burned almonds. Oh, thank you. Thank you. Oh, that's old linseed oil, popular among the Italians, but Brother Piero doesn't use it. I am also much more handsome. Well, I wouldn't know. God has saved me from the temptations of beautiful men. Oh, have you only shagged ugly men, Margaret? Got you. Fucking got you. You'll just have to trust me then. Not a chance. Have a good day, Sister Margaret. God bless you, Master Maler. I got her with the classic. You know the old, did you ever get that at school? Have you ever been caught bin raiding? No. You must be good at it then! Whole class gone fucking mental. He raids bins! Life ruined. Oh. How are we pronouncing that? Maybe it's a silent G? Lisbeth? God bless you, Master Marlow. That's it. Not even a conversation animation type thing. Gertrude. I love the shape that Gertrude is drawn in. That's amazing. God bless you, Master Maler. How goes... She's got really nice writing. How goes your work in the scriptorium? Very well, thank you. Oh, then I guess you wouldn't be interested in the saffron Agnes Steinerin received yesterday? Oh, I feel like I've tried to pronounce that surname before. Received yesterday. What's saffron? What? Saffron? Really? Where'd you hear that? Sister Matilda saw it at the Albans. Maybe you can convince Prior Ferring to get some for your yellows. Oh, right. I was about... Why is saffron a big deal to a painter? I wasn't even thinking of pigments. God, saffron's mega expensive. How's Mousefanger? Or are you in need of any herbs or flowers? I could pick some for you on my next trip through the meadow. Oh, don't worry about that. I'll go gathering in the forest later. Is it safe in the forest? Until later, Sister Gertrude. Bless you, Andreas. Maybe I'll see you by the shrine of Saint Satia one of these days. Maybe. There. Oh, wait. There we go. A reliquary containing the hand of Saint Moritz, right eye, which is said to have once held the holy lands of Longinus. There it is. The big... Is it that way? She looks like the Yeti from Twilight Princess. Oh, get me out of here. Get me out of here. I need to go to work. I was supposed to be working like 5 hours ago. Church, and then... Cloister. The cloister's where the priests gather, is that right? Like where they sleep and stuff? Infirmary. Chapter house. Monastery Laquarium. Large garden. Courtyard and lavatorium. Refectory. Oh! He's drawn in a different style. That's so fucking good. Sabat. God give you health, Master Marla. Brother Sabat, I'm surprised to see you still here. As am I, but I'll be leaving soon, returning to Rome. I and my bishop regret that we could not... You mean reciprocate? Aye, there we go. I thought that was a new word for me. Reciprocate Father Rodolph's generosity earlier. He showed much kindness to a priest at the Council of Constance many, many years ago. Will you remain in Rome? That is up to my bishop, but I will miss these mountains in any case. You should travel to Ethiopia, Master Mala, and see the highlands. God has blessed my home with a wondrous beauty. I would love to, someday. I still need to return to Nuremberg and open my workshop. Yes, someday. Until then, if you're ever in Rome, I may still be around. I would like that. By the way, if you have some time in the next few days, it would be nice to share a meal with you and some of the townsfolk. That would be great. The townsfolk? I am accustomed to strange looks, especially in rural places like these, but I have had kind words with the baker and his wife. Do we know the baker? Oh, they're the Albans, right. Ulrich and Gret. I offered to tell a story to the children and their mothers over a meal Sunday. Gret seemed excited about the idea, but I would be more comfortable if you were there as well. I can certainly make time. Thank you, Andreas. I look forward to it. God give you health. And you, Sabat. Church. Dormitory. Kitchen and cellar. Cemetery. Alright, Pussypetter. Did you get any view of the eclipse? No. I was the same, just clouds, watching clouds get darker for a bit. You've agreed to 100 dinner appointments. Aye, but they're not on the same night, are they? Surely. I'm looking at where the scriptorium is. Right, so I've got plenty other places I can check before I actually reach the scriptorium. Right, let's go back. We'll start checking places. Infirmary. Have we seen you, Eye Patch? St. Luke, the patron of artists, is also the patron of healers. Florian. I don't think we've heard of Florian, have we? Bless you, Andreas. God bless you, Andreas. Brother Florian, how are you? The brothers and sisters are well, so I am well, thank God. Andreas, have you spoken to Klaus Drucker lately? Yes, he invited me to dinner. Yes, quite recently. Why? I believe he may be receiving a medical text from Bologna soon. I'm quite interested in it. Sai legger l'italiano? Can you... Oh, that's cool. That's cool. Can you read Italian? Ah, no. Little Italian. And my Latin isn't as good as I would like. I was hoping Brother Piero could help me with it, if he has the time. I'm sure he'll make time. He's a patient teacher. That he is. I will see you later, Andreas. Until then. Most of these medicines were made by Agnes Steinuren, I don't know how I'm pronouncing that, with some help from Sister Gertrude. Catch you, Florian. I did see that side, the dude doing the going up the quarter pipe in front of the eclipse. It was fucking sick. My favourite reply to that on Blue Sky, it's funny just the way it's worded. A guy, he's obviously been like a camera operator for like a lot. He's obviously been like the same job as Richie, you know. But the exact way what he says, I've been doing cameras for 40 years and this is amazing, and it just made me laugh. Who do you do? I do cameras. A Dance of Death mural. Father Matthias had it painted a few years before his death. It's beautiful. Dance of Death? You mean Danse Macabre? Oh, same thing, of course. Large garden? A filmer, yes, or a filmer. That's still so funny. Where was that again that they had that on Richie's badge? Filmer. Richie Morgan, filmer. I don't know if it was GFT. The GFT know Richie well. He's done it for... Maybe that was his first year. Maybe his first year they were like, the filmer. You would think though a cinema, like a film festival centred around a cinema, would be like, well, he's not a filmer. Where am I gone, man? Oh, I've ended up here. Okay, we'll have a look here. We'll have a look around the church. Rudiger. Or Radiger. I don't know. God bless you, Andreas. Has your voice yet recovered from Easter Mass, Rudiger? Oh yes, it was a bit of a strain, but a worthy sacrifice. Well, if the Lord could give us his all on Easter. Exactly. Have a good day in the scriptorium. Have a good day singing. I feel like a lot of them that I've met are like kind of brand new. Oh.
Agnus redemit oves, Christus innocens patri, reconciliavit peccatores, mos et vita duello, conflixere mirando, Dux vitae mortus, regnat vivus. Dic nobis Maria, qui invidis in via, sepulcrum Christi viventis, et gloriam vidi resurgendis. Angelicos testes, sundarium et
I don't know how long this goes for. It might be looped.
Surrexit Christus spes mea, precedit suos in Galilea. Ciemos Christum surrexisse.
Oh, that's Matthew with the glasses. thought he was kneeling down. God bless you, Andreas. How is the sacristy... That word's going to trip me up every time. The sacristy today, Matthew? The same as yesterday. Does my vacation seem silly to you, Master Marla? Absolutely not. Even though I did not complete my theological studies, I understand the importance of the sacrist. Sacrist. Your understanding is appreciated. The treasures of the Abbey remain secure. Thank you for your inquiry. God be with you. One more thing, I have a favour to ask you. Yes, Andreas? I was hoping you could give me my pay for the latest manuscript early. This isn't part of the agreement you made with Father Gerdo. You'll be paid in the completion of each additional manuscript you illuminate? Is that what we're calling it? You have illuminated it? Not before. I only have a few pages left, Brother Matthew. I'll finish them in the next few days anyway. Then I think you can wait a few days to collect your wages. This abbey runs through mutual agreements, not haphazard payments. Breaking such contracts would cause undue trouble not only for Kearsau but for Tassing as well. Is that why Father Abbot has increased the taxes on the Gärtners? What is this about, Andreas? I would like to help the Gärtners pay their taxes to the Abbey. The Gärtners have asked me for their rent early so they can pay their tax to the Abbey. Lie, I need the money, brother. I've made a grave error and I'm in debt. If I had the coin, I'd be able to pay it off. I don't want to lie, but... Then plead your case to Father Gerno. It's his decision. The matter is pressing, Brother Matthew. In the name of Christian charity, isn't there anything you can do? Oh. Oh. So, sorry, that's the two blue arrows up. Respected the sacristan, didn't admit the... So is that you just need to do 2 good checks to get him to agree, or to get this speech thing? This is money I would be paid eventually, and it would be a great relief to the Gärtners. Very well. Do not ask this of me again, Andreas Mahler. That's good that he agreed, because see if that spetty wee bastard didn't... Here you are. I shall note this with Father Gerno and Prior. Serene? Firine? Thank you, Brother Matthew. God bless you, Andreas. Alright, now I've got my payment. I can give Clara the rent early. Nice one. I'll give it to her directly to make sure she receives it. I'll put it on the table in the evening to surprise them. That is open to someone else lifting it. I'd rather give it to her directly. So... Oh, of course that's locked. Sorry, wee man. Stare innocently. Stay away from the sacristy. You know you're not allowed in there. I just wanted to admire all the sacred objects used during Mass. Then come to Mass. That's good. That's good. Ah, of course, my apologies. Thank you, Master Marlowe. Right, where else we go? Here, the Old Bailey. Oh, I am completely confused by the layout of this place, man. Oh, so I'm there. Well, that's a bit too close to the scriptorium for my liking. Go back. I'm still exploring. The dormitory. Let's go to the crypt. The foundations of the abbey were built when the Romans occupied this land, not long after the death of Christ. These tomb markers go back centuries all the way to the founding of the abbey. Listen, who among us does not act exactly like this on their way to work, taking as long as possible that you can get away with? Abbot Dietrich, from the height of Kearsau's power in the 14th century, those days have long passed. Out in the past, they shall remain. A lovely relief of the Virgin and Child. Shame it's hidden down here. Why doesn't that key look movable? Yes. Cryptics, find the secret door to the library. That was it? Now what? What the fuck? Wait, where was the library on the map? There's no even a library on the map. Oh wait, what was... Sorry, I saw something. Oh, that's me just noticing there's a meal and sleep marker on the things. Down at the legend. Oh, a secret entrance to the library. I'll have to remember this. Ah, right, but I'm not getting in there. Perhaps a nighttime thing to do. Interesting. Ah, the bells. Any... No? Okay, well, nice bells. It's not like Andreas has a real job. Dormitory. Anybody hearing the scratch or anybody having a kip? Right, so, there's the scriptorium. Scriptorium. Prior's house? What is this? A Volvel? Is this for reading the constellations? I've seen these before in astronomy and medical tracts. What's this one for? 2 wheels, the top wheel is Greek letters, and holes cut out to reveal Latin letters underneath. And the outer edge of the lower wheel is divided into 4 sections, each bearing an elemental symbol. Alright, I get water, wind, earth and fire. The lines connecting the holes form constellations Cassiopeia and the Great Wagon, Libra and Aries. Ah, a quarter turn of the upper disc aligns a different elemental symbol with the top of the lower disc. Given the number of letters on the sides of the disc, there's enough space for a total of 4 versions of the Latin alphabet. I wonder what it's for. A cipher of some sort? I need to investigate more. This has to be connected to something else around here. Okay. But I can't take it. Still don't know the significance of the Volvo. It must be used to the set. Aye, I like that it doesn't let you fuck with it before having any information on how to even begin what it, using what it could be for. The cemetery. Probably a nice cheery place. The apple trees have only started to bloom. It will be months before they bear fruit. Check this sick grave. Who's this? A monument to the founder of the abbey. It's fairly recent. The funds were donated by her descendants. Okay. That's like an insane thing to put on someone's grave. I need like her as a skeleton. Okay. But she's like still kind of wearing her, what do you call it, vestments? Animal pens? Let's say hello to the pigs. Aye, like those fridges that display what food's inside. Oh, good shout, they're growing apples in the graveyard, that's... saying that, our graveyard here has some trees at the thing, but they're crab apples. Don't know if that means anything. Volkbert, good name. Good day, Andreas. Oh, can I go into the abattoir? Okay. Oh. What we got? Pilgrim badges of St. Moritz. Endress makes these. Wait. They're saying St. Moritz, but it's Mauritius. What's with the difference there? I mean, I think that's a great use of bodies, but I thought the Catholics wouldn't be up for it. I mean, to be fair, 1518 Catholics are very different to modern Catholics. You know? Is Mauritius the Latin name? Ah, maybe that's what it is. Mauritius Moritz. Right, I think... Have we been through every other room? What would you... I forgot how to say words there. We've not been in the kitchen and the cellar, I don't think. So... If that goes to the cemetery. The cemetery's there. Oh wait, this should go straight down to the kitchen and cellar. We just ran by it, didn't we? Yes, we did. Mind the Baron is in the kitchen. Oh shit, he was going for a refreshment, wasn't he? Oh, look at this cool guy. Lucas! Hello, Andreas. How goes it in the kitchen? His brother... Volslav? Working you hard? Volslaw? Not too bad, brother Volslaw is nice to me. It's Father Abbot and Brother Prior who make things hard. How so? I shouldn't complain. They just like their food a certain way, and I'm not that good at cooking yet. Sure, Brother Volslav will teach you well in time. What you all need is more variety. Want me to get you some mushrooms from the forest? I feel like Andreas is... Oh, that's interesting. That's a new colour we've got there. It sounds like he's desperate to get to the forest. Like he's saying to that nun, I'll go into the forest if you want. No, it's fine. Do you want me to go? He's dying to get in those woods, man. If you think that will help, I only use what's in the cellar. Brother Adok complains about his food too, but he complains to Brother Voslaw. What does Brother Adok know about food anyway? He's from Cornwall. I don't even know where that is. I love that it's like you're travelled and a great joke that us travelled people will get. And it's like he's about 17. He's never been out of this town. It's a land to the west across the sea where all they eat is fish. Sounds miserable, but that's always what he complains about, the fish. He just likes to complain, I think. Don't lose heart, Brother Lucas. You're still learning. Thanks. See you later, Andreas. Until later. We got the cellar. Well, let's go to the cellar. What are you doing in here, big man? Are you Vosla? Ah, you are. Morning, Andreas. How's living with the Gertners? It's great, a lovely family, good, we get along well enough. Well, it's a room in a peasant homes. That's a bitch answer. It's great, they're a lovely family. I've got my wee pal Ursula, she poked me with a stick to wake me up. Clara's a good woman, and she looks after Big George, and I said George, Big Jorg, and Ava like they were her own. They're both almost fully grown. True, I suppose it's less that they need looking after, more that she cares to. Little Ursula is in good hands. Anyway, if I don't see you around the Abbey later, maybe I'll see you in Tassing tomorrow. Until then. See, that's the old version of, if I don't see you through the week, I'll see you through the windy. That was the... Funny enough, what I just said there, that was the last words my gran ever said to me. She was dying. She was in and out of consciousness. And I was going down the road, because my mum and her sisters were up, sitting there. And I said, love you, I'll see you later. If I don't see you through the week, she replied, I'll see you through the windy. Weekly, but she said it. And then, like, a few years later, it's just funny, the daft fucking stuff that happens. When the brothers eat their meals, this is where the lector reads to them. Wait, did I read that right? The lector. Wait, that's no why they call that a lectern, is it? The lector on the lectern. I've just never seen the word lector for, like, a position. Where did that other door lead to? Rectum. Aye. A rector on the rectum. A lector on the lectern. Sounds right. Aye, right, I've not been through here properly. Oh, the abacus is in fucking house. Oh, hello. Ah, you get a wee dog there. Ugh. Mirabilis. What does that mean? Be my friend. Oh, good boy. Get him some ham. Ah, there's Gerno. And what were you again? Ferenc. I was seeing if we could go upstairs now. Was that the dog or was that one of them? Let's talk to Ferenc. God bless you, Andreas. Do you want to look at me, Ferenc? Fucking hell, man. Come on. Andreas? Oh, he's a son of a bitch. Mirabilis. Get him. Mirabilis, you're my boy now. Get him. Let's look at some words. We've learned some new things. People. Brother Adoc of St. Ives. Elder Scribe of Kearsau Scriptorium, known for his beautiful handwriting and love of anagrams and fish. Agnes Steinerin, midwife of Tassing, wife of Lockie. She has one daughter, Brigitta Baurian, wife of Martin. Brother Florian of Poznan, formerly a mercenary in Poland. That's how he looks the eye. Brother Florian is the Abbey's infirmarian. Despite his violent background, he is known for his kindness and calm demeanour. He probably learned a thing or two about patching up wounds. Sister Gertrude, what a great shape. She's shaped like a friend, you know. Herbalist of Kearsau Abbey, she is known for her friendly personality and her cat, Mousefanger. Gret Albanian, wife of Ulrich and mother of Anna. Gret assists her husband in the town bakery. We've got Brother Lucas of Fugen. Kitchener for the monks of Kearsau Abbey, works with Brother Volslaw. Sister Margaret of Rimmel. Assistant herbalist of Kearsau Abbey, works with Sister Gertrude, mostly blind from a failed cataract surgery. Oh, that's somehow worse than just having cataracts. Tried to fix it and it didn't work. I'm actually kind of amazed. I assumed cataract surgery was a very recent thing. Brother Rudiger of Tolls. Oh, the beautiful voice. Cantor for the monks of Kearsau Abbey, known for his fine singing voice. Brother Sebat of Sadai, priest from the Ethiopian church in Rome, visiting Kearsau to repay a gift given at the Council of Constance. There's something so... Him being in a different style is like... Any other people? Oh, here we go. Sister Lisbeth. Dutch Oblate, assistant to Mother Cecilia. Sister Sophie of Birgitz. Quiet, dutiful Kitchener for the nuns of Kearsau Abbey. Ulrich Alban, town baker, husband to Gret and father to Anna, known for his piety, famously pious. Brother Volkbert of Mittenwald, novice of Kearsau, given odd jobs around the abbey, known for his innocence and naivety. Brother Volslaw of Pisen, Bohemian cellarer for the monks of Kearsau, generally well regarded by his brothers, supervises brothers Volkbert and Lucas. Here we go. A mirabilis is a type of flower, but it's also Latin for like miraculous or amazing. That's nice. That's a good name for your wee pal, innit? Anybody else? Okay. Rome. Tell us about Rome. Though outshone by its northern neighbour Florence, Rome is still the seat of power for the Catholic Church and an impressive centre for the arts. Holy Lance, also called the Spear of Destiny or the Lance of Longinus, it is the lance that pierced Jesus' side on the cross. Many legends surround the lance and several places claim to possess it. What was the part again that something happened to that soldier later in life? Like that, as if that changed him. I don't mean like he became a nice person or something like that, but something like something miraculous happened, if I remember. Hildegard, Saint Hildegard of Bingen was a Benedictine abbess, visionary mystic, and prolific writer on a variety of subjects from theology to musical composition to medicine. Looked at the first account of cataract surgery is from 3rd century BC, which is pretty amazing. That's horrifying. Because what could cataract surgery before, I don't know, 1950 entail? Like, if I'm correct, cataract surgery is you like cut open the the sclera, you take the clouded lens out of your eye, and an artificial corrective lens is thingied in, boom, put that over. Where are you getting a new lens? Corpses. They maybe took them out of corpses. That feels like a very back in the day business, doesn't it? Saying that, I mean, where do you think donor organs and shit come from? There's definitely something. There's definitely something we've missed in here. Oh. Council of Constance. Meeting of bishops that took place between 1414 and 1418 in the Diocese of Constance to end the papal schism. It was also notable for the condemnation and capture of the Bohemian theologian Jan Hus. I know that name. I know that name from fucking Kingdom Come Deliverance. Dance of Death, an artistic allegory on the constancy of death. Illustrations often feature people from every station of society to communicate that death inevitably claims everyone, from the peasant to the emperor. It was a technique called couching, and it was apparently rubbish. Jesus. I'm just going to couch your eye. Forgive me, I need to double check who Jan Hus was. I'm sure he's in... I think he's in Kingdom Come Deliverance too. Or he's referenced. Yes, they talk about Jan Hus. Kingdom Come Deliverance has a nice thing a bit like this, where it's like you have your codex, where you can look in and it just tells you things about that time in history, and they'll also tell you wee things that were like tweaked because it wouldn't work with how the game plays and stuff. Or people who were like, they maybe died like 5 years before these events, but it worked to have them still around in this kind of time. Bologna. One of the largest cities in Italy, Bologna has been a centre of the arts for centuries. It houses a well-known university, which was home to both Dante and Petrarch. Dante, as in Dante is it Alighieri or Alighieri? You know him. Your friend and mine. Alright, these fuckers don't want to talk to us. So here's a question. Sorry, I didn't open that. Do I go and give that money to Clara just now? Because a part of him feels like going to the scriptorium might be like next section, day 2 type shit. You know, I'm like inclined to go and hand it to her. Because it would only take 2 minutes. You know, it's not a huge trip. Let me check what it says in my thing up there. No, I know that. Managed to convince Brother Matthew to pay me for manuscript. Luckily, I don't need to convince the abbot. I should get the money to cut. Taking it to her. Taking it to her now. It only feels right. I love the idea again. Wait. Can we talk to Thingy? Guest house. Oh. I know I'm bad for going off on tangents and stuff, but we're going to check the guest house on the way. I'm assuming this is maybe where the Baron would stay, with Miklaus. Ah, Miklaus! God be with you, Andreas. He remembers my name. I love how awkward the horses look. Like, you know when you see old paintings of cats, that make you go, have you ever seen a cat? My favourite ones, I'll see the classics where, oh shit, the forest, I'm so sorry. You know the classic ones where it's like, it's definitely a cat's body. That is a human's face on there. It's like Iggy in JoJo Part 3. Most of this felling is for the Abbey's renovations and firewood. The town can only gather sticks. What did that say that was? A smoker's house? Smokey's home. Hello, Smokey. This is Smokey. Aren't these technically charcoal burners? I think these are technically charcoal burners. No fucking wonder Andreas got kicked out of Nuremberg. What, for being constantly waylaid? The man does not walk. Oh, Master Mahler? Yes. We met once before, I think. You were drawing something by the waterfall. I'm Smokey. Well, Adam, but people call me Smokey. You're the charcoal burner. I fucking tell you, the charcoal burner. You see what? The incredible knowledge I have gained from playing some games. Charcoal burner. Yes, I have to stay out here in the forest, near the kiln. Is there anything I can do for you? Just, thank you. Thank you, I'm very clever. Just admiring your home, out here among the trees, seems like a good life. The charcoal fires tend to mask the view a bit, but otherwise, it's not too bad. Was there something you needed? Nope, just being friendly. Oh, of course. Good to see you. Until then, until next time, Master Mahler. Until then. No, just being affable. I'm so affable. Now, would that be Václav or Waxlaw? Both, and neither. Oh, hello? Hello? Oh, don't do this to me. You're not a local, are you? Strange, you're drawn the same as me, but something about you's different. No, I'm staying in Tassing only briefly. Is Smokey a friend of yours? No, I mean, I didn't know him before coming to Tassing, but he's let me stay with him. So, yes, I suppose he is. People don't much like Romani. Most folk despise anything that's different. I like staying on the edge of town. I search to find whatever is different. It's the differences in an artist's style that makes the work unique. Difference is merely different, not better or worse. Not me. There is incredible diversity in nature. I find it awe-inspiring. The Lord shaped us each. I don't know why I said shaped. The Lord shaped us each with our own purpose and gifts. How can I disdain His creation? I'm just going to go nature thing. I don't want to come across as like a Bible bastard. You know? Variation comes with dangers too. I haven't seen you too often. Do you live here? I'm only visiting Tassing as well. My name is Andreas. Andreas Mahler. What do you do? Oh, I pretend to go and paint up at the church while I'm busy running about the town chatting to everybody. Oh, you're the artist studying up at the Abbey. It's nice to meet you. Most folk in Tassing don't come down here to talk. Right. I'm Václav. Or Waxlaw. A travelling tinker. I travel from place to place, sharpen knives, mend small things that need mending, that sort of thing. I'm something of a craftsman myself. Well enough for my household, but not to make a vocation of it. Spider-Man moment. I was brought up in it. Tinkering's in my blood. Tinkering and wandering. I can always find a bit of work wherever I end up. I actually came to see Kearsaw's library. Václav, you'll never guess who knows a fucking secret way into that library. I had hoped for all of the monks to read them to me. Oh, one of the monks to read them to me, but the abbot wouldn't let me in. No one's allowed inside the library except the sisters. I'm not surprised they turned you away. Father Gerno is a grumpy old man. I think he has half a mind to throw me out of the scriptorium most days. No shit talk, Gerno. He does seem like an angry man. He threatened to expel me from Tassing entirely. The fucking abbot can't do that. It's not the church's tune. Maybe it was. Who are you looking for? Well, I explained I was looking for a text about the elements. If they're primordials, as Aristotle says, then God didn't create them. They exist with him since the dawn of time. That's interesting. That's a fascinating idea. But Genesis clearly says the Lord created the heavens and the earth. How ridiculous. You know what? That is a fascinating idea. Not only that, but it explains the presence of the angels and demons before the creation of the world. Of the 5 elements, angels are fire and air, and demons water and earth. And the world was ether before the Lord formed it. That's why Satan appeared as a snake to Eve. Snakes can only dwell in deep caves and pools. Ah, that's great. I love that because it's like such a... It's like such an of the time realisation, or like a justifying how anything can work and make sense. That's why Satan appears as a snake to Eve. Snakes can only dwell in deep caves and pools. I'd never considered it that way before. You might be onto something. Be careful, Vaxlav. People have been in prison for talking like that. Don't be a fool. God created the elements just as much as anything else. The church doesn't take kindly to heretics, and neither do I. You should repent from this nonsense. No, I think we'll be like, mate, careful. Don't want him thinking like, I head into tune and saying that. I am well aware, Master Marlar, and that's in blue. Nevertheless, I thank you for your concern. Anyway, I should get back to work. As should I, Vaxlav. As should I. I just need to quickly head into the town and give some money over to Clara. Where's that go? Church and Druckers. Meadow. Oh, that's what Thingy said about seeing me near, didn't she? She said, like, I hope to see you at the shrine of Saint Satya. I'm going to assume that Satya is like a saint of, like, bounty, and because my brain is going to Satya, satiate, you know, being satiated. So I'm assuming it's going to be one of those where it's like being... Well, they don't look like a forest goddess, actually. Wait, no. Wait, is that like a... She's got the bow. Is it Demeter? That kind of thing? A carving of St. Sadie. It looks quite old. But see, the dead stag at the feet feels off. Because wasn't Demeter's thing like nature? And she was like an archer, but it was about... Oh, but mind you, that's a thingy in the arm, innit? Cornucopia. Oh, Artemis is a good shout, actually. Let's see, a carving of St. Sadie. It looks quite old. Oh. Every time it does one of those close-ups, I assume there's going to be something to fiddle with, but maybe no. Looks quite old. Oh, a waterfall? Oh, I was painting this, wasn't I? Rotten and full of bugs. No wonder Otto hasn't split it up. Who's this gent? Old Otto? Ah. Good to see you, Andreas. Is that it? Just a passing kindness? The waterfall must flow down from the snow melt in the mountains above the abbey. Oh, check those ducks. The soil in these woods is rich and moist. It would be an excellent place to forage for mushrooms once I have some free time. Right, so see, because I still don't know how the game's structured that way, I take it they're maybe going to give me like a, you have free time right now. Do something. Old salt mine. Jesus, I'm wandering. Tassing's old salt mine, how the town made money before the Imperial Road opened up. I'm just going to keep finding places to go. Maybe you've nothing, no mate, you've nothing but free time. I mean, I suppose. Now that's kind of weird that I can't examine that. That looks like something you would want to examine there. A wee grave, a wee stone, remembering something that happened. Clara. We're going to Clara's house. Or we're going to end up talking to Lucky. Because remember, he was shouting at the Lord and Matthew, whatever his name is, on the horse. You know, Lucky was shouting at them, and now they're away by. Hi, Martin. Oh no, I can't get up that high anyway. Right, let's go and see Clara. Jorg? Peter? Ursula! Clara hen. Hello, Andreas. Hello, Clara. I have something for you. Oh? This should be enough to pay my rent and the tax you owe the Abbey. Andreas, this is far more than your rent payment. We can't accept this. Please, Clara, it's the least I can do. You and Peter have been such gracious hosts. Consider the rest a gift then, in addition to my rent. I insist it's enough to pay back the Abbot, yes? He who sows sparingly will also reap sparingly, and he who sows bountifully will also reap bountifully. See, I don't get the vibe that they're churchy. More that, oh, you know, you have to pay the church, so we're going to go with number one. It's the least I can do. But Andreas, how did you even find so much coin? Are you sure you'll have enough to spare for yourself? Fuck myself. Don't worry about me, Clara, I'll be fine. I convinced Brother Matthew to pay me a bit early. I want to be sure you could pay your taxes in time. Don't worry about me. I'll be fine. Oh well, if you're sure. Thank you, Andreas. You don't know what this means to us. Happy to help, Clara. It's the Christian thing to do. You're a good man, Andreas. Thank you. I'll let you move on with your day. God bless you. God bless you, Clara. Till later. Paid in full. We're doing good work. We're doing his work. It's nice to, like... I don't sound stupid, right? I like when games let me kinda... LARP Christianity, if that makes sense. I abhor it in real life. Let me pretend and fuck about with it. Aye, alright. Wait, that's no the quick way, that's the forest, isn't it? Oh, the meadow. Shit, is it? Ah, Columbine. Looks like it's coming in early. I work 1 hour a week for 1,000 franc. Oh shit, we can look at this now. A shrine to St. Moritz, there we go, the statue. So aye, that is, it did say Mauritius. Oh, oatmeal. I'm so good at finding new places to fuck about, man. Lenhart. Oh, the name's familiar. Man, oh, nice writing. You're the Gertner's boulder, aren't you? How could you tell? This guy looks like a pirate. Like a swashbuckling... You're as filthy as a farmer, but you don't smell like sheep. Quite unlike the Gertners. They're farmers, you expect them to act like kings? They're rustic folk, to be sure. The only one among them with a mind is Eva. There's a smart girl. Oh! Who was it again that thing they said had came, but Clara said somebody had came by, and remember Eva was like, oh, he was here? I don't think it was Lenhart, was it? How is she, by the way? Maybe it was him. What does she matter to you? She's fine. Why? I'm only curious. She used to bring their barley to me, but Peter insists on delivering it now. A shame. She'd shown some curiosity about the mill. I'd hoped to foster that. It is a handsome mill. She's the only one mill in Bavaria. Did you know? Constructed in exacting detail from Dutch specifications. The best specifications. The gem of the Alps, and none of the incurious dolts here can appreciate it. Hey now. It's a simple farm people. Sorry, I just noticed that child hiding. Except you. Yes, I'm sure it's the peasants who are the problem. I suspect they have more urgent matters on their minds. I should be going. Until later. Until then, Marla. Don't know about you. Hello, Paul. Hello. Paul, right? I don't think we've talked before. No, we haven't, because you see, I'm like 4 and you're 28 or so. Oh, check that hound! I just noticed there's a hound. I'm Andreas. I'm staying with the Gertners. Oh, but you're not a farmer. Why are you living with the farmers? They're letting me board with them while I work in the Abbey scriptorium. It just hit me, it is weird that the Abbey doesn't just have like a wee daft room that you can kip in. That is kind of strange. You're a monk? Sometimes I wish I were, but no. No, I'm an artist. I'm a drawer. If he had a wee badge, it would say Andreas Mahler, drawer. Oh, let you do drawings? drawing, painting, calligraphy. If it goes in a book, I can put it there. Oh, is that... How do you get money? Yeah, but with the scriptorum's commissions. Art is a job, just like being a miller is a job, but it's also a calling. Nah, we're not doing that one. People need beauty as much as they need bread. I didn't... My dad says drawing's stupid. It's not worth anything. I like that it's like, quietly, your dad's wrong. Oh, did he say that because you like to draw, young Paul? That was a yes! More than anything, but I have to do it where Dad can't see. He gets mad. I'm sorry to hear that. Paul, we must foster this passion in you. If it means a lot to you, maybe he doesn't need to know. Encourage Paul to draw. Can I tell you a secret? Sure, I love that the text has got weird because we're like quietly discussing. Sometimes I draw in the ruins, in the meadow, where Dad can't see. Oh. That is true. The Romans would have been honoured. They loved defacing monuments. I forgot I was talking to a baby. I don't know what that means. Don't worry about it. What do you draw? Cats? Mum? I don't know. Stuff? Oh, is Mum no here anymore? Or maybe she is and you're like, I'll draw Mum, I love Mum. I probably shouldn't be talking to you. Dad won't like it. You're probably right. I'll go. Until later, Paul. And hey, keep drawing, alright? I will. Bye. And Paul, keep that pen hand strong. Pet Staub! No, sorry, it's telling me to... I keep thinking that's their full names. Hello, Staub. He's a damn hound. Look how fast he is. Who's this? Oh. Glass windows, probably made in the Low Countries. How do you... Oh no, sorry, I just need to... Elsewhere. Good morning. Forgive me, I've forgotten your name. Andreas Mahler, master artist. Journeyman. Oh, a master at such a young age? It's impressive. It's just immediately, well, I lied. Well, I admit, I'm not quite a master yet. Still finishing my masterpiece. What is that like? Fulfilling a dream. Ah, I wish I could dream. It sounds like this husband is keeping his son and wife down. You have the right, just like anyone else. Anyone else? To do what? I have my family to care for. Leonard, Paul, my sweet angel. The mill. Notice how the mill comes last. Oh, I apologise, we didn't even get properly introduced. You must be Elsa Mullerin. Mullerin? Yes. Yes, that's me. I heard Clara and Eva had an artist boarding with them. That must be very exciting. They've treated me very well. Fucking Muller. Wait, his name's Mullerin and he's a miller? Muller the miller? Perhaps Eva more than Clara, What does that mean? Wait, what was it I said? They've treated me very nice. Oh, I only meant living in a farm among the townspeople. Does she know he must have like a thing for Eva? Isn't it very lively? Only when Peter starts raving about the miller's toll. Only when ill Peter wakes up in the night and can't find the chamber pot. I will go with that one. Don't want to like shit talk her husband, you know, just in case. Ursula brings nothing but joy to the household. Such a lovely little girl. I talked to your son Paul, he seemed like a good kid. Paul is darling, but so shy. I saw him try to hide behind the bag of wheat, like 2020 Chopper. I pray the Lord may someday bless us with a daughter. Just go and visit Ursula. Elsa! Have you finished with your gabble? There's work that needs doing. Oh no. I'm sorry. I have to get my labels. Of course, I apologise if I bothered you. Until then, Mistress Millerin. Until then. That's a shame that that's the feather that's there with that family. Jesus fucking Christ. I'm not doing it on purpose. There's just so many places to visit that only where I need to work. Carl. Hello, Andreas. Helena. God bless you, Andreas. Tell is it? Hello, Master Merla. That's it? Okay, just saying hello to the folks. Surely now we can keep going and do a damn day's work. Snowdrops are the only flowers that can bloom this early in spring at this altitude. Irises, beautiful. The figures in the shrine to St. Christopher are quite nice. Didn't check out the ruins. Oh! Is that why I couldn't... Wait, was this the ruins that I was at, down by the waterfall? Was that the ruins that they were talking about? Oh, beside them... Fuck, did I miss a route there? Forgive me. Cheers for mentioning that, Macaulay. It's gonna be so funny. If he... I don't know, like just the idea of going and he's drawing like a guy wanking just like that. Just like really, you know, like old shite crude graffiti. That'd be amazing. Oh, there's the ruins, I see it there. These must be Paul's drawings. So what's he got? Cat, horse, that must be Mum. And then somebody catching a fish. God bless you, Paul. I wonder if we can like just say to him like, Paul. Oh shit. Collapse. This must have been a oh, access to the aqueduct, of course. Can we give him a wee like, Paul? Good fucking drawings, pal. Hello. Nah, that's it. Curious mill. The wind turns the sails, and that pebbles the grinding stone. I mean, that's. Has Andreas never seen a mill? Because that's what a mill is. That's not like a different mill. That's how mills... A windmill... Like... True. Aye. No, that is true. There is such thing as a mill that people just turned by hand. That's true. Good point. I was just like... You know... Work. We're getting there early, we're going to put in a shift. True, aye, watermills, milk and use a donkey. These are all good points. Hello, you wee... right, how did we get to... Dormitory, and then I think we can go this way to the Old Bailey. Scriptorum. Hey! What's your name again? What? Piotr? Piotr? Piero? Close enough. Here we go. We got Piero. Hey, Doc. Representation at last. Okay. We'll talk to me first. Good day, Andreas. How's your morning going, brother guy? It's fine. More contracts for the abbot. Which would you rather be making contracts or manuscripts? I honestly don't care, Andreas. As long as the abbot is impressed, he could have me write the first chapter of Genesis until Judgment Day. Does the abbot's opinion mean that much to you? The abbot's and the prior's both. You're lucky. When you're done with this, you're going home. You're lucky. You get to show up whenever the fuck you like. I'm never going to see Burgundy again. Burgundy? I need to make the best of the next 40 years. Oh, guy, no. and I'll leave you to it. No! Hey Doc, what are you saying? God bless you, Andreas. How are you feeling today, brother Adoc? What the fuck does that say? Oh, Mill. What does that say? Oh, Mill. Oh, he's speaking another language. That's easy. I am well. Well done, my son. It is early. I will give you a harder one next time. I thought the old guy was like having a stroke there, you know. I look forward to all of you. Oh, sorry, it's an anagram. That's what he's saying. Oh, we did read that. We did read in the book, didn't we? That he loves... we did. I remember that now. Well, I mean, there's your episode name. I was thinking on this time, what we calling this VOD? What could that... Until later? Until later. Yes, until then. Fucking literal nut. Piero! Jesus, Piero, your neck. Andreas, God bless you. So good to see you. Good morning, brother Piero. Good to see you as well. I don't like this weather. My bones ache. It means a storm's coming. Big Jörg Gertner says that if you live here 10 or 15 years, you can smell storms coming. Brother Edoc has been here long enough that we can always smell him coming. Patter! Do not forget, brother Guy, the fate of the youths who jeered the aged prophet Elisha outside of Bethel. Mauled by bears, weren't they? She-bears. Are you comparing yourself to a prophet, brother Adoc? See, now my brain is gone, is Adoc an anagram? No, probably not. I am comparing you to an impudent youth whom the Lord in his ineffable wisdom may choose to strike down. This is great, because that's like actual workplace pish ripping, you know, that's good. Brother Guy, please show my respect to brother Adoc. You're being mean-spirited. Calm yourself, brother Adoc. You're too sensitive to Guy's jokes. You know what? Guy needs a wee... You know, so we're gonna, like, you know, mean-spirited. Oh, it's remembered. Stay out of this, Andreas. The old fart can defend himself well enough. I need no defence against the likes of you. God protects his faithful against the iniquitous. Well, everyone seems quite lively. I suppose that means Prior Ferenc is not overseeing us today. That's teachers know here. The class gets to do what they want. He was here, but then he heard Lorenz Rothvogel had arrived, and he hurried out like a little mouse. Ferenc is so desperate to impress the abbot and nobles like Rothvogel, it's pathetic. You feign kindness to Father Abbot and a prior only to speak about them like this behind their backs. It's shameful. Oh no. Baron Rothvogel? His manuscript. I just realised that we want to see his manuscript. How silly of me. Of course that's why he's visiting. Perhaps if you were younger and faster you wouldn't need to worry so much about patrons' visits. What's the problem? The Baron is just one client. He has to wait like anyone else. This is giving me the vibe of they all know something else about the Baron, like everybody seems to, and I'm no clued up on it because he was very polite to me, you know. Guy, someday you will stand where Piero is, and a young monk will stand where you are now. The true craftsman cares more about quality than simply being fast. With skill comes speed. Sadly, jeez, I couldn't think of what that word was. Sadly, it may elude you forever. I would rather take my time than compromise quality. If all I had to do was write letters, I suppose I'd be fast too. Oh, I think Guy already kind of hates us. Let's fucking stick the boot in. Anyway, what's the problem? The Baron is just one client, he has to wait like anyone else. Andreas, Baron Rothvogel is not like anyone else. He has powerful friends, including the Prince Bishop of Friesing. Prince Bishop? Kearsau is already out of favour. Father Abbot does not want to have to deal with more attention. Well, if Prior Ferink isn't here, I'm going to work on my masterpiece until he arrives. Ooh. Let's see this masterpiece. Oh, that's right. I need to reference the Indermore manuscript. What would be Indermore? In the morning? What do you want, Andreas? Oh, Zdena, hello. Oh, the library. They're the only ones that tend the library, I forgot about that. A book, the Indermar manuscript, the Book of Hours. Oh, sorry, it's the Book of Hours. Okay. Your hair looks messy today. Did you get enough sleep? What do you mean? A child was poking me in the foot with a stick and it woke me up. I mean, did you sleep a lot? Zdena? You're married to God? That's... I'm sorry if that's like... Am I misremembering? Isn't part of becoming a nun? It's like, technically you're married to God. And yet, priests don't have to. That's funny. Did you sleep alone, or... Why do you want to know? It would be nice to have something to think about during divine reading. Oh, I wonder then... We've no met Zdena before this, have we? No. So maybe when they said about me talking to the sisters, maybe they mean the ones in the library specifically. Have you considered the Lord? You really are a cloud on a sunny day, Andreas. Can I just get the book? That's all the way upstairs. Can't you get by without it? Sorry, but I really can't. I need to reference it from a rock. No, why are you complaining? Isn't this your job? Isn't writing books your job? Sister Illuminata! Andreas needs a book and he's been inappropriate with... She was asking where my dick was last night. That's... Andreas. Sister Illuminata, I'd like to borrow the Indermar manuscript, the Book of Hours. I wasn't being inappropriate with her. I didn't think that you were. Thank you, Illuminata. Sister Zdena has a poor attitude towards a vocation, the rule, and I suppose the 10 Commandments. If this is not a vocation, she should not be here. You expect too much from a young woman who's been locked up in an abbey. Imagine it takes some longer than us to accept a new life. Said, you know what? I'm going to have a wee bit of a dig. Yeah. You expect too much from a young woman who's been locked up in an abbey. Well, I wouldn't expect you to understand her vocation, Andreas. Uh-oh. Andreas criticising anyone's worth ethic is insane. Well, to be fair, it's my Andreas. Other people's Andreas could have just been a fucking straight run to that scriptorium. In any case, I overheard you requesting the Indermar manuscript. Here, please return it promptly. I love these, like the old green, the old blue. God, it's like a fucking prison door. I'm excited to try and sneak into that library. Maybe get a book on the elements for my pal down at the woods. Andreas, may I see how your masterpiece is coming? Of course, your opinion is always welcome. Oh. Yes, the composition is lovely. There is a joyful spirit in your arrangement of the figures. I love the sea at the top. The kind of blue arches with the wee birds in the sun. The contrast of colours is also quite nice, rich and beautiful on their own, but not overpowering the scene. It doesn't feel right, I don't know why. It's an excellent interpretation of someone else's work. Oh, true, aye. That's what the clients want. What do you want? Where are you in this work? I didn't know there was room for me in there, that doesn't concern me. You know what, I didn't know, it's like, get a bit of wisdom for one of the older guys. It is inescapable, we all put ourselves into our work, whether we realise it or not. What does this painting represent? It's November. In November we show peasants leading the pigs into the forest to forage on acorns before the slaughter. Andreas, the peasants here are no longer allowed to forage acorns in the forest. Many great lords and abbots across the empire have forbidden it, even Father Gernot. What difference does it make? This is the way November is painted. But it is not the way November is. Art is illusion, storytelling, but in their most sublime form. These images illuminate a path to truth. It's most important to me that my clients are happy. They won't pay me for the truth. The technique is all that matters to me, perfecting the craft. Can't that be enough? Let's say that and get a kind of, hopefully a wee stern reply for him. Only you can answer that, Andreas. There was a time that I marvelled at my own technique. But there is a reason we monks do not usually identify ourselves in our work. It foments pride, vanity. With time, I learned to take simple satisfaction in helping to spread truth to others. But you need not listen to my opinions. They are just the thoughts of one old monk. There is no place for the... I think that's maybe monastic. Monastic scriptoria anymore. There it is. In truth, this room is a place out of time. Does that make you sad? Why is that? Why has Kearsau kept this up for so long? Some people, some places have a difficult time letting go of the past. I am not among them. The creation of books of art is no longer the province of monasteries. So be it. More people will be able to write, more will be able to read, and in so doing, be brought to truth. I like that you can kind of see the writing on the wall of like what we were necessary for is only going to lessen our time like that. Don't you think there's a danger in anyone being able to write, anyone being able to read anything? But that's true. I think there will always be a place for artists like you and Brother Adoc. Not you, Guy. That's right. You know what? We'll be cordial. It's kind of you to say so, Andreas, but you need not be concerned for me. I have lived a long life, and I'm happy to have served the Lord. When he calls for me, I am ready. So that's right, time has passed now. What, Vespers? Oh man, check the walk on Adoc. Ah, where is the time gone? It is already... Terce? What the fuck is that? Too much talk. I must ask forgiveness for not honouring the rule. Until later, Andreas. Until later. What was that? Piero kind of got to complain about the science being wrong on Star Trek. Oh! Why was he looking at me when he walked in? Yeah. Oh, there's that fucking thing. Oh, we're getting a read of that book. Ferenc, we're getting a read of that book. There's a button that pauses and lets you know what those things mean. What things? Sorry. Wait, you talking about doing this? The... Fuck, what button is it again? You know what? I'll try press... I thought it was only for... Because I noticed that some of the underlined words became dotted underlined. And I wasn't sure if that was like, oh, you know this one already. What's going on in here? Shh, let me look at this first. Oh, fuck no. Bastard. Yes, Illuminata. Andreas, what was that noise? Oh, I'm sorry, Sister Illuminata. I knocked a bowl of paint on the floor. But then Prior Ferenc came in, wrote in one of his books, slammed it closed and left. Right, sorry. So... That's great. The big thingy. Right, so it's if I press the I knew it's done right. It's the what you call it? Touchpad. That's so good, the big finger. He was in such a hurry I don't think he even noticed me. He was slamming books shut. Prior Ferenc should know better than that. Some of these manuscripts are quite delicate. Plus half of them, there's only one of them, surely. He seemed to be in a great hurry. I think he's on edge since Baron Rothvogel arrived early. Which is why books should not be taken out of the library unless it is necessary for divine reading or work in the scriptorium. Oh, we get that then! Divine reading. Lectio Divinia is the thoughtful reading of and meditation on scripture. The practice leads to prayer and contemplation as a daily part of life in Benedictine communities. And we know what a scriptorium is. That's cool. I like that. So it's the thing he does that, don't they? Like some of the later Yakuza games, you can just like press a button when certain things come up. Are you still mad at me for borrowing the Chronica Clara? That reminds me there are a few more books I've been wanting to borrow. The fact that let's ask about that. No, anger is not an appropriate response for a nun. That's not a good way to live. You've got to get angry about some things. But the fact remains that you tricked me into giving you that book for no valid reason. Ooh. Not valid? Is it not valid to want to see the work of one of the great Irish scribes? One who wrote masterworks that even now grace libraries at Cologne, Fulda and Mainz? Cologne, large, powerful, free imperial city on the River Rhine. It is a major hub for commerce between Italy and the Netherlands. It's also a popular site for pilgrims, as its cathedral contains relics of the three wise men, represented as crowns on their arms. Mainz, located on the Rhine River, Mainz is the home of the Archbishop of Mainz, an elector of the Holy Roman Empire, and Primus Germaniae, the Pope's substitute north of the Alps. That's cool. No, it's not. Not unless it pertains to your work or the abbot permits it. Now, if you'll excuse me. Wait, what's all this fuss about Lawrence Rothvogel? Why is Prior Ferring so nervous? Wait, Lawrence. And there's his picture. Man, sorry. I know this sounds stupid. I wonder how ye... See, when you think about what an important piece of, like, programming this wee section of book must be, because you'd have to allow for, like, well, what angle do we let a finger come in from? Do we replace one of the wee drawings with a portrait? I wonder how that's set up. Oh, look at the cats. That's beautiful. What a nice game. Lawrence, I didn't know you're familiar enough with the man to use his Christian name. Well, we chatted. Anyway, I haven't dealt with him personally, but the prior and father abbot have. I only know that he's purchased a number of our most valuable manuscripts over the years. And he paid enough to help the abbey when we needed it. Like what? What did he buy? I can't remember. You know, I have my own responsibilities to attend to. How about this, Andreas? If you help me recover some missing books, I'll tell you what I know about the Baron. Deal. Of course, I'll help in any way I can. Thank you. It's for the good of the abbey. Where should I begin? Out there, where you and your cohort have carelessly strewn books around the scriptorium. What? I will tell you what books I'm looking for. Find them and return them to me. To me. The first books are 2 volumes of the... Is that A.L.? Aeneid? Let's check it. Aeneid. A poetic epic telling the legend of Aeneas, a heroic Trojan who struggles to reconcile his personal desires with his destiny to found Rome. It was written in the 1st century BC by the Roman poet Virgil. Alright, it's a Virgil. It's a Virgil joint. Reddish covers, 14 inches by 10 inches, 3 inches thick. Innsbruck inches or Nuremberg inches? I know the ones. They're among Piero's favourites. He keeps them by my desk. Piero. There he is. They are not his to keep. True. Very fair. There's a fair amount of wear on these. I hope you don't mind. Those volumes are old even when Piero started to make the copies. How long ago was that? 3 years. The Aeneid is not one of my favourite stories, but I understand why it appeals to Piero. Oh, that's sick! Aeneas chose his duty to the gods over his lover, Dido. The tea's gone cold. Do you think Aeneas' sense of duty appeals to Piero? We all have our vocations. Brother Piero takes his more seriously than most of the others in this abbey. You clearly take your chosen vocation seriously. Andreas, I didn't have a choice in my vocation. Few women do. Oh. Is it really that bad? Is being a woman that limiting? In 1585 or whenever this is set? She's exaggerating, it's fine. How would you know? True, she knows her life better than I do. You're right, of course. I appreciate that you understand how limited her roles and her choices truly are. Oh, is she going to the shore now? To do the pose? Yes. Even in stories, we are maidens to be rescued and wed, cruel seducers of men, or wizened crones. Like Dido, we ordinary women are merely tools in the tales of men. We can never be the protagonists of our own stories. No woman is exempt from that, from the empress to a nun, it is or not. I suppose I understand now why you are not fond of the Aeneid. It's fine poetry for men. Now, the books if you please. That was fucking great. Oh, I just know that during the making of this at some point, you know, whether it was making the design document, somebody was like, what if there's like wee scenes where they come in, you know, into the books and they match the... Oh, it's so fucking good, man. Thank you. Next, Wretched Gurin. This is a printed copy, green cover, diamond pattern. Wretched Gurin, an Italian chivalric romance written by Andrea de Barberino in the early 15th century. The titular character rises from impoverished origins to go on heroic adventures and discover his noble parentage. Originally published as a manuscript, it enjoyed greater success as a printed book. I do not have the size in the ledger, but hopefully the description is enough. I never even thought of that as well. That there was probably a lot of books back in the day where it was like, we know the colour of the cover and the size of it, but it just doesn't have a fucking name written on the front. Or it's so old the name's thinged away over time. I know the one you're talking about. Brother Adoc was reading it. Adoc. There he is. Uh-huh. Yes! The beauty of this book truly belies its ridiculous content. I'm surprised the Abbey owns a copy. Is she going to come in and do that Queen's pose? We don't. It belongs to Amadea Rusco of Lugano. Lugano? Highly contested Swiss market town located in the southwestern Alps. The Dukes of Como and Milan fought for control over it until it was claimed by the Swiss Confederation in 1513. He loaned it to us 5 years ago. It was subsequently lost, and the abbot has received 3 letters about it. I've certainly seen the brothers enjoying it. That book is not appropriate reading for Benedictine monks. There she is. Jojo. Pose. A baby is sold to pirates, raised a servant, then lives a life of adventure, wooing princesses and fighting in tournaments. So it's like boys adventure type of shit. It's the daft. You forget the best part. In the end, Gurin learns he has royal blood, the son of a duke. You were the chosen one all along, Gurin. He reigns as a king and dies a pious hermit. What's not to love? Benedictines should be dreaming of reconciliation with our Lord, not lusty adventures. What's the harm? Redemption will still be waiting for them when they put down the book. Ooh. Suppose you're right, it's better suited for knaves like me. Let's try this one. Yes, always, but they still must choose redemption. Should we go on sinning so grace will increase? Of course not. Fantasy leads to temptation. Temptation has led to the downfall of many men and women. Sometimes, yes, but books like this, it's sort of the same type of fantasy, isn't it? To die better than we are born. And what's the problem with that? Why shouldn't a peasant dream of being a king? There is neither... Is that a G? Is that a J or an F? It's just the fact that it says Greek after it. I want to make sure I'm not shouting out a word in a strange way here. that... Does that say Jew or few? It must be Jew, but then it's saying Greek. There is neither Jew nor Greek, neither slave nor free, neither male nor female, for you are all one in Christ Jesus. Oh, so it is same as Jesus. Good shout, man. I should have noticed that. Paul's words can be hard to recall when you're suffering because of your station in life. And yet Paul says that women must obey men. Even the Gospels can't free us from the bondage of our place in life. We may be one in Christ, but we are not equal in this world. Let's go with that first one. That is exactly when his words are most needed. But, the book, Andreas, we must return it. Or would you like the abbot to receive a fourth letter? I hate to see the brothers disappointed, but I understand. It's not my goal to deprive the brothers of their joy, but to return Amadea Rusco's property. The book, please. There is only one book left. Then you will be freed from bondage. A dark red cover, 8 inches high, 5 inches across, 2 inches thick. Remember that? I believe Brother Guy was reading it. Yep. Now that I think about it, Guy has always been guarded about his books. This book, like he was hiding it. Very good. Please bring it here. Wait, that sounds as if she doesn't even want to address, like she knows what it is. What is this anyway? Ah, it's in French. The soul that God touched, empty of sin in the first state of grace. Wait, what? Bastard script? Elegant descenders? What the fuck does that even mean? What is this? Yo! Why are you asking so many questions? Just give it to me. Why don't you tell me what this book is? I haven't asked so many questions. I've asked one question twice and you haven't answered me. I have good reason to not answer you. Yes? 3 French bishops condemned the book. All copies were to be burned. Then why do we have one? Its author shared the same fate. What? Why? I don't know, Andreas. It isn't my place to question the judgment of one bishop, much less 3. And before you ask, no, I haven't read it, but I know it contains a dialogue between love and reason. Does that get us anything? No. I thought with those coloured words it might do something. Sorry, that's a great wee... I like the nun writing there. And look at the cat chilling on the dog. So the book is dangerous. When did the bishops condemn it? Oh, here she goes. 500 years ago. Oh shit, it's still more than I thought. I thought she was going to say like 12 years. 200 years ago. What? Why is it still here? Because Father Matthias loved books, all books. He didn't want to see it destroyed. It says reckless, and he was right to do so. Books shouldn't be destroyed even if their content is in question. I can sympathise with him. Let's go with that one. The Holy Church does not share your opinion. It is their law we must contend with, not your emotions. The church was wrong. No, we'll fume silently. It is not my place to question the former abbot's decision, but when Father Gerno learned it was in our possession, he wanted it destroyed. That can't. How did Father Gerno even know the book was here? Must the book be destroyed? No one even knows that it's here. Well, I refuse to give it to you if all you're going to do is destroy it. Pardon me. Fine, here, take it. Let's go with the top one. Mother Cecilia made a note of it in the inventory when she was the librarian. Cecilia. Ah. Must the book be destroyed? No one even knows that it's here. Well, I refuse to give it to you if you're going to... Right, so let's go with the top one. I do. So do Mother Cecilia and Father Gerno. Oh, I do. Like, no one knows it's here either. Thing is, right, see if I refuse to give it to her. It doesn't feel like she would leave the library. It doesn't feel like you would hear the bolts getting undone and her opening the big heavy door. But what could happen? She'd be a prick to me later. Here's the thing though. Part of me gets the feeling that she would also not... Like, I like, Gernot ordered it destroyed. True, and if he finds out. But here's what I'm thinking. Would she destroy it? I feel like she wouldn't. A part of me would like to believe that she's I don't know, is she the head librarian in the Illuminati? Like, would she find a way to keep it somehow? Because... Take it. Good, it's for the best, thank you. I can just leave, could I just leave with this? Just boop 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 boop. No, don't let me leave. I like the idea that you pass it through the wee hatch and you just see for the other side. She immediately torches it. Now then, Baron Rothvogel. Quickly though, I need to finish up here soon. He said that he buys books from the Abbey what kinds. How long has he been visiting the Abbey? He seemed unusually friendly with me. Don't understand it honestly. Mentioned she found a copy of Historia Tassi. He said it had some scandalous details in it. Oh, I don't. She may only have time to answer one question, so I should choose carefully. Oh, how long he's been visiting the Abbey? Doesn't feel like it would give me much, you know, illumination. I'm torn between 1 and 3. 4 even, like scandalous details about this place, like what is it, Tassing? Maybe the kind of books he buys are more... You think 3 and 4 are the big ones? I mean, 3 makes sense of like, because it would tell you something about him, like maybe she would comment on, yes, he's very friendly, or he's too friendly with people. But 4 having the scandalous details is like... He also mentioned that Father Matthias had a copy and was looking for another to verify its contents. Do you know anything about the book? I have heard of it, but I've never read it, and I know little about its contents. Could you get Father Matthias' copy for me? The subject is broad, but I believe the book deals specifically with the Roman occupation of this land. What about that could have upset Father Matthias so much? What do you know about the Romans and Tassing? She probably know nothing about... Can't claim any deep insights into the former abbot's mind. I understood him to be a virtuous and charitable man, sometimes to a fault. It's not always best when an abbot considers himself a friend to his brothers instead of their shepherd. Do you prefer Father Gernot to Father Matthias? I'd imagine the answer's no. Could something in the book have led Father Matthias to a crisis of virtue? Here we go. Virtue is only found in crisis. Without it, virtues are little more than ideals. I love the way she speaks. So, perhaps there is merit in that idea. Well, I must be off to Mass. Thank you again for your help, Andreas. Oh, we're no saying that. we're no saying... You'll be taking a secret passage. She doesn't need to know. There's something about smile devilishly, just... right through that wee... What are you smelling about? Via the crypt. I am filled with the joy of books, Illuminata. You're a strange man. Good day, Andreas. God be with you. Oh! See that print? I didn't get a proper... Oh, here we go. Right, sext. Monastic hour corresponding to noon. Right, so it is. So it was like morning, noon, evening, night. That kind of thing. Rob's belly full of books, aye. Oh, nothing Illuminata. That's the bell for sixth. The brothers will be sitting down for dinner soon. I should see if Otto's around and still wants to eat with me. I think he's working by the guest house below the abbey. A few more pages. Dinner with Otto and Endress. Now, Jesus Christ, that's been nearly 3.5 hours. My throat's a bit sore. I think we'll call it there. I take it the game's just saved. I didn't clock if I saw the wee page in the corner there, but I'm assuming... There we go. Aye. Game was last saved 23 seconds ago. We're good. We're good. Sexting with the brothers. Me and my stomach shape suspiciously similar to the banned book you were wanting must be going, Illuminata. It's so... Oh, that's great as well. That it gives you where you were on the book on the table. This game is very fucking good. But this might be the most talking and reading I've had today with a game in I don't know how long. I do not know how long. I'll tell you what, it's warmer now than it was 3 years ago, so I think I was right to make this an afternoon stream. I think I was right to make it an afternoon stream. Whoo! But aye man, what a cool game. I still love that because it sounds daft, right? But see if you think about it. 3 hours, call it... I don't know how long we were chatting in opening cards. Call it 20 minutes, so call it 3 hours. Nothing's happened yet, if you know what I mean. No, really. So there's... You know, there's still like some event, I would assume, to happen. Or what, but... Oh, even my ears are safe. We having the headphones on. It feels like a nice slow burn. What? I'm seeing what screenshots I got. On the Ship of the Fools. And me scratching the cat's chin. Ooh, you running about is roughly what I did. It's a nice place to explore and a good cast of folk to meet. Like, there's no... I play every game like that, though. And sometimes I worry about when I'm streaming if some folk aren't like that. But see if a game lets me go places and look at stuff, I'm scraping every nook and cranny to find stuff. Like, you'll have seen me playing, especially like survival horror stuff like that. I want to check things and I want to experience the world. I'm loving that I get, in 3 hours I get 2 Chivos out of 41. I got find the secret door to the library and encourage Paul to draw. 2 good deeds. Well, I don't know about the secret door to the library. So my hope is, I'm going to assume the secret door to the library is something that will allow me access later. Maybe maybe to, what was it called again, the Historia Tassia? I can't mind the exact name yet. The book about tassing. Or something else. And maybe while I'm there I can get a book on the elements for my pal in the woods. Historia Tassia, thank you. Looking at your YouTube playlist, and I don't think there's anything in there that's even close to this in terms of unvoiced dialogue. Maybe. I think probably the only thing closest would be when Disco Elysium came out, and I streamed, I think, like 3 hours of it when it came out, and I remember just being like, hell. Which it'll be a lot easier once that comes up in the wheel, because we've got Thingmay narrating it now. What's his name? I always forget his name. He's got a good name. Oh, what's your name, big man? Lenval Brown. Thank you. It's good practice for the 25th Ward stream. Oh, it's never happening. Never. It might. Now that you say that, it might. God, imagine streaming Imagine streaming that bit in is it this silver case it's in where you do the 100 questions. Imagine fucking streaming that with your answer sheet down here. Whoo! I am warm. Throat hurts. Dear me. Was Death of the Reprobate voiced? No, but there's nowhere near as much reading in that. Oh, the apartment building in 25th World. What about I totally forgot about that one and all. You look around, 1,000 viewers. That was great though. I mean, I should have expected it. Like I've heard nothing but excellent stuff about Pentiment over the years. When did that come out actually? 2022? Wow, I thought it was longer ago than that. Get yourself some cough drops for the next Pentiment stream. I mean, I would have had cough drops here ready, but you would have had to hear a cough drop hitting off a teeth, you know. It's not a pleasant noise for people. Oh, I could go to my bed. What time is it? 5:30. That's far too early for bed. Get another half hour. No, I'm going to go and fuck about. I'm going to play Mud Runners is what I'm going to do. I've got back into Mud Runners. I've got that muddy dog in me. So I'm going to go and rattle some vehicles through bogs. Unlock achievements. Like visit grandma. Just finished La Milana. Oh, Ewan, how fucking good is La Milana? Enjoy your nap. Time to go feed the dog. Thank you for the stream, guy. Glad you're enjoying going pentimental. I'm so happy. I'm so happy to come up. So happy to come up. Aye, La Milana is like it was Beach. It was Beach that originally posted about it years ago. I'd never even seen it, and I was like, oh, this seems interesting. It was just like the realization of La Milana means something where like you need to pay so much attention to stuff, write stuff down. Some stuff you would never figure out. And you look it up and you're like, that. How did a human ever? Fucking great game. I need to play through them again sometime. Oh, the stream's finishing at the same time as you finish work, Macaulay. You're welcome. You're welcome. They should pay you extra. I don't even know why that. Just everyone should get paid more. That's what I think. Made a big bastard map on Obsidian out of screenshots looking like a serial killer. That's the way to do it. That's the way to do it for La Milana. It's one of those type of games. It's a very corkboard red string type of deal. Right. What day is this? Oh, this is Thursday. There might be a stream tomorrow. Tomorrow's a weird work day, time-wise. There's weird stuff going on. So there might be one tomorrow. So if there is one tomorrow, it'll be cool, and obviously we'll days about. But I'll let you know. You know, there's never just going to be a sudden. I'll let you know in advance if I know what's happening. Oh, but as always, thank you for joining me. You should take care of yourselves, brush and floss your teeth, wash your arse, and try and be the best person you can be in your day-to-day life. And I'll see you next time. Good afternoon. I will call that. That's still afternoon.